man. You know, Brad's a shit stain.
Wow. Wow.
It is time. Now, we return to Mass Effect Andromeda.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about this shit anymore either. It's hard not to talk about it because it's just such a fucking huge thing. But really, all I'm going to do is wind myself up, wind you up. I have nothing to add to it. Please go and look up all the fucking actual, you know, scientific documentation. Stop going outside unnecessarily. Me and Noodles saw so many people walking around last night outside, we couldn't believe it. There was a dude who literally went, he just picked up a fucking bag of weed. We saw him do it. We're like, Christ. You know? Go outside only when you need food. Medication. I literally can't think of any other reason to go out there. You know? I gotta get my beer. Nope. Gotta go see my friend. Nope. There's no reason. Just fucking stay indoors. Fucking buy a Netflix account and shut the fuck up. Stop it. Just stop it. Mass Effect.
My OCD for washing my hands is finally paying off. How's Mass Effect going? I need to catch up on the last stream.
Yeah, let's jump into it. So Mass Effect Andromeda. Mass Effect Andromeda is a game that everyone hates. Completely unjustified so far. I put a couple of hours into it yesterday. And they were fun. It was fun. It feels fun to play. It looks very pretty, both cutscenes and in-game stuff. Smooth gameplay. There were some dodgy voice acting moments, some poor direction, and I have a feeling I'm gonna absolutely hate the story. I think by the end of it, I'm gonna just be really annoyed with the story. But I don't know. I really don't know. My theory on the story, I have one. Deep Shade. So the 3 months, buddy, old pal. Enjoy those blue balls, Deep Shade. How you doing? I finished 3. I completely bungled the end. I did the secret option. I did the secret option. And it was the worst. Basically, Phil, someone went, oh, there's not just 3 options, there's a 4th option. I went, haha, what is it? Shoot the kid. I shot the kid and got the give up ending of Mass Effect 3. I have a feeling that this game is about the canonical ending of Mass Effect 3. If that's the case, then this is already the worst game ever. If that is honestly the case, but I don't know. I've never played this game. I don't know anything about it. Please don't spoil anything if you can help it. What happened yesterday? Oh, father infected me. My father infected me with something. I'm doing an emo casual female biotic play. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Did it ask you for your Mass Effect 3 save file? No. It just, all it did was ask me if I had a male Shep or a female Shep. That was it. It didn't ask me any other things about Shep. I've yet to play Andromeda actually, so this will be enjoyable. Yeah, it's good. I don't know. It seems good so far. In terms of gameplay, it seems to be fun. Dr. Default would never stand for a female Pathfinder. That's true, but he wasn't in charge of this mission. Luckily, this mission is in a completely different galaxy. Because already I have a lot of questions. The fact that there is intergalactic travel means we discovered it first, which is pretty insane. Because at no point... well, we have no evidence in Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3. Even though there have been multiple cycles, we have no evidence that any other civilization has come to us from another galaxy. It's possible that they did that and then the Reapers got them during one of the ends of their cycles, but it seems kind of crazy that they wouldn't just keep showing up. Why wouldn't they keep coming? You know, the Reapers didn't leave the galaxy. And if this is the first time that we've left our galaxy, it seems pretty, yeah. We jumped to another galaxy and immediately, like instantly, ran into a bunch of humanoid, 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 eyes, mouth, speaks with a larynx creatures that you were able to shoot and kill. They have exoskeletons, I think, as opposed to whatever. I'm just laying down all of my immediate thoughts about this. Okay? You don't need to respond to them with any spoilers. But yeah. So I have a couple of theories. Either that the humanoid things that we've run into are us. I know that the canonical ending of Mass Effect 3 is that Shep blends everyone into a single race. Synthetic and organic blend into a thing. These things look like exactly what I would expect something that was a Krogan, Turian, Asari, human, Solarian hybrid to look like. And if that's the case, and they just leapfrogged us and got here before us, then why didn't the magic of the weird Reaper AI magic that blended everyone into a single thing somehow hit us? Because it's contained within the galaxy and we were mid-transit, maybe? And I'm guessing that's the story. That's what I think the story is right now, by the way. I think they're us. But it's really dumb if they are, because if they are, then why don't they know that it's us that we're running into them? We're running into them, they should be able to understand us, even if they don't speak the same language anymore. They should still have the ability to speak to us. So then that can't be the answer. On top of that, there is another... We landed at exactly the planet where there was another species present, because the aliens that I suspect are us are did Shep gain some sort of god power? No. Mine didn't. Which is why this game sucks if it relies on the... if they made a game after a game that gave like 3 games with multiple endings that allowed you to load up the next game based on your previous ending, and then they made one that was based on a canonical ending from those 3 games, then I hate this game. I'm not kidding. And I have a feeling that that's what they've done. This is why I'm saying I suspect by the end of this I'm going to fucking hate the story in this, because it's kind of just an affront. There have been 600 years of transit. That's true. Whack. So 600 years in the future means... I still think that within 600 years they would still have archives that mean that we would be able to... With the technology they have a magical Deus Ex fucking language thing in Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, where every single person in the world has an Omni tool that allows everyone to understand everyone with accents and everything. And we went into this for a really long time the other day about how I thought that was kind of dumb. Whatever the fuck the AI thing does during one of those canonical endings, or the possible canon ending of Mass Effect 3, is so close to magic that I don't know what else to call it. We've arrived at this thing that looks like the Citadel. It was supposed to be finished. It's unfinished, which I think means maybe it's empty. I don't know. We're on a human ship. There's a Solarian ship, a Turian ship, and an Asari ship. And we finally we took a detour onto this planet where there was all of these things. Yeah, I don't know. Two completely separate races of humanoids. Well, actually, no, I don't know if the first one's humanoids, but they use things like generators and stuff, so... which they made a joke out of, but is also not enough for me. To draw attention to it isn't enough, is it? You seem to understand why so many of us disliked the ending. Of what? Mass Effect... I didn't have a problem with the Mass Effect 3 ending. I'm telling you that having this game afterwards, after you do a multiple choice ending, and then forcing this game to be so potentially heavily based on a canonical ending, is really annoying. I didn't have a problem with Mass Effect 3 ending. Who said Mass Effect 3 has a canon ending? Someone in chat yesterday. I'm glad that you said that though, Maya Hayata, because now I'm starting to dial back my thoughts. So these are my thoughts going into this. I've only got a couple of hours into this game. I don't understand anything about it. The odds of us jumping to another galaxy and that there are just exactly the same humanoids, I guess, is up for debate. So it's perfectly fine if these things aren't us. I'm going to be annoyed if anything in this game is based on the ending of Mass Effect 3 and the ripple effect that that might have on another galaxy. There's all sorts of bullshit. Intergalactical travel is already something that annoys me anyway, because it's just so fucking difficult to do. There's the time thing. What is it called? It's not called time dilation. What's it called where just traveling around the universe, everyone is aging at different rates and shit like that. Even Mass Effect itself shouldn't really be possible. I know the mass relays pretty much account for the relativity thing. If they're like suddenly introducing it in this, it kind of counteracts a lot of stuff. I don't know. I don't know if I'm super annoyed with this game yet or not. As it stands, right now, and those are all my like thoughts and fears around the narrative in this game, and I'm putting them to one side because I'm basing that partially off of what I've experienced in the game, and I'm like, why are we just landed on a planet straight? Like the odds of us landing, I know that they did a little bit of a pre-scan here to try and find these golden worlds and stuff, but still, the odds of us just landing onto a place with two other civilizations present just seem fucking ridiculous. If there's that many of them in this galaxy, if this galaxy is as populated as ours, then we should have appeared and suddenly we were surrounded by other ships and stuff. Like, why didn't our thing appear in this galaxy and then all these other fucking ships appear? Right? Like, it's so strange to me. That stuff just annoys me, and I know that it makes for a terrible story, and if I was writing Mass Effect Andromeda, it's exactly how I would have written it too. If this was my D&D game, I would be able to critique. I could look at everything I've written for D&D and go, this is fucking stupid. You're an idiot. Right. You're a fucking idiot. So, Ollie, what's up, dude? I feel like it's been a little while. Maybe I just haven't been spotting your name in the chat there. This is so fun to listen to, haven't played it. Yeah, I know, and I'm probably very wrong, and that's why I say these are just my initial reactions to the game and my thoughts and feelings around it. I'm not very intelligent. There's a reason I've never run a sci-fi D&D thing or a tabletop thing. I don't really understand the science around it. I'm very interested in it. I listen to a lot of podcasts and all sorts of things and read things about science and space and AI and aliens and, you know, how that all works and intergalactic travel and stuff. I'm interested in it, but I only understand it on a very layman's way. I really don't understand the science behind these things. That's why I can't run anything like this as much as I'd like to. But from a storytelling perspective, so far, it's annoying, I think. I think it's annoying. But also, the good thing about these kinds of things is that you can set up a lot of these kind of plot points and then retroactively justify them in sci-fi a lot easier, and in fantasy and with magic and stuff. You can go, there's a reason you landed there, and you reveal it later on with a genuinely decent reason, something more scientific or something that justifies, like time travel things, when you land into a place and you're like, pretty coincidental that I landed here, and then later then you're like, it was fate, you know. I don't know, it was time dilation. So I know that all of that stuff I can put aside for now. As it's been presented to me so far, I'm really enjoying this game. Once again, it sounds like I'm kind of critiquing something and I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, and I'm not critiquing it. I'm just throwing out my thoughts and feelings, which at the moment are I'm very fearful of this story being really dumb, and I'm very fearful of it relying on the 3 games that came before, which I don't want it to at all, because I think that would be dumb too. But I also feel like the people who made this game probably more intelligent than me, probably thought all this stuff through. I don't know why they wouldn't have done. So we'll see. In terms of gameplay, super fun. Really enjoyed it so far. And I'm going to enjoy playing it. I think even if I hate the story, I'm still going to enjoy shooting stuff. And running around and stuff. Wait a second. Why is War Thunder starting up on my computer? What is happening here? Stop. How do I turn that off? Fucking War Thunder's just booting up. Hold on. The addiction. The War Thunder addiction. He no longer notices when he opens a game. Yeah. Play me, please. I'm hoping that something is happening that I really need to happen. How do you feel about the characters so far? Don't know. I think they seem to be fine. The dad was like a cool dude that I expected to die. My character, I'm obviously making my own thing. This is the most my flavor of sci-fi game I've ever played. Yeah, I don't know if I trust your tastes though, Peachy. Sometimes you like things for the right reasons, and sometimes you like things for the wrong reasons. For the most part, you don't critique things though, do you? You just enjoy them as they're presented to you, which I'm very envious of, but also makes me feel like I can honestly and openly say to you that several times you're wrong. You know, your fun is wrong. Your fun isn't wrong, but sometimes you're like, that was a really cool scene, and I'm like, yeah, but it did completely undo the entire Star Wars, you know, or whatever. Jokes, just memes. All right, that's closed. To get to Andromeda in 635 years, they would have to be traveling at 4,000 times the speed of light. That's, yeah, we get it. You understand fucking science. Christ, every single fucking game of fucking ZBO, every single fucking D&D, Soren Lin's in there going, well, actually, you have to calculate the 2.68 dilation of time to make sure that if you're going to throw that knife at an angle of 45.7 degrees... We get it, Soren Lin. You understand science, okay? He's always in there. I'm a pedant. I know. He's like a scientist, Soren Lin. Whenever I see him speaking in the chat, he's always like calculating like the real science behind like some inane bullshit. Like someone will be like, I do a fart on the spaceship, and Soren Lin is always there. Like it's clearly just someone's like, I do a fart, and everyone's like, ha 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 ha. And everyone moves on from the scene, and then like 2 minutes later, Soren Lin will be like, well, actually, technically, if you do a fart on a spaceship traveling at 6.38 relative miles per hour, you won't be... It wouldn't even smell. You see the way that the sense of smell reacts to the... All right. It's fine. The thing, I can't possibly understand anything that Soren Lin ever says. I'm amazed you can watch anything we put out on Table Story because none of us actually put the effort in to like make it scientifically correct because we're more interested in making it interesting than scientifically correct. I'm surprised you don't just sit there headbutting your screen through every single one of our shows, Soren Lin / anyone who actually understands science. I'm glad that you do somehow enjoy our shows when they're all fucking scientifically incorrect. I'm playing an intellectual character on Gone, and I know for a fact that Soren Lin is going to hate him because I'm just going to have to roleplay lies as fact. And then he's going to kill himself. He's going to kill himself. Anyway, I'm just giving you shit, by the way, Soren Lin. It's just jokes. Please don't unfollow me. Right. Okay. Let's jump into it then. So I've gotten a little distracted. I'm enjoying it. Okay, good. Sometimes I feel bad for attacking people. I don't mean it to be like. Sometimes I attack people and I'm like, yeah, if you leave and never come back, that's okay. And some people I attack, and it's more because I know you, because I recognize your name and who you are, because it's a lot harder for me to glean your personality through some text on a screen than it is for you to glean mine, because I'm here talking and I have emphasis, I have cadence, I have it's a lot easier to understand what I'm trying to fucking say than it is for me to understand what you're trying to say. So the more I get to know you, the more I'm likely to drag the fuck out of you. I don't understand what that means. Oh, I didn't read the top part. I've just seen it. Okay. He attacks me and I never come back. Me and PB were talking last night about how I viciously attack PB more than anyone else, but it's because I know her so well. That's literally the only thing. All right, let me just read this one message from someone else. Okay, so I'm going to get on with the game. I know I just sit and talk for way too long, but really it's a good thing because now I won't talk over the game. I get this bullshit out of my system, and now we can just enjoy the game for the game on its own merit. We had an issue with saving yesterday, so I'm not sure how far back this is going to go, but I should be at the beginning of chapter 2, which was when we arrived at the thing. I'm assuming it's going to let me watch that cutscene again. If it does, I'm going to go and pee, because that G Fuel has moved through me like...
Cyberbullying is not a joke.
It could have been better. It's moved through me like... Moved through me like... Damn it. It's moved through me like... Just noises. Just noises.
Hey, Ryder.
Oh. Why are you standing
Captain
like
just
that?
called me Pathfinder. This is really happening.
Oh, okay. Here we are. This is after the
I still
cutscene.
can't believe Dad's dead. This should have been his moment.
But now it's yours. You just need to decide what you're gonna do with it.
Where do I start? I'm just not sure I'm ready.
We weren't ready to fall out of the sky on Habitat 7, but we survived that.
Right? So, always keep a jump jet handy.
Sounds like Sheepdog if Sheepdog was brought up in my hometown. That guy.
All stasis personnel report to duty stations.
So here we are. So we just landed on this big fucking... our big arc thing docked with this thing. I can't remember what they said it was called, but it looks like the Citadel. But they were like, it should be built by now, which means something's gone wrong. Something had gone wrong. The armor and style of everything in this game is so fucking amazing. Yeah, but I wouldn't believe that if I had just gone on what everyone said.
This is what we've been waiting for.
online. I was gearing up to play this game, and all people did was go, ha, 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 ha. You're gonna play that game sucks. And I'm 2 hours in, and I'm already like, this game is worth the money. Like, I don't even understand. I just don't get the internet. We've worked out that I am wrong mentally. Like, I must be. I seem to just completely disagree with everyone else's opinion online. I'm like, yeah, Mass Effect Andromeda has been really fun for 2 hours, and everyone... But I go on, if I tweet something about Mass Effect Andromeda, people are like, enjoy the worst game of all time! Don't get it. Super confusing. The butt checking was no longer canon, Soren Lin. Yes, it was. What else did you say to me here? You're not going to criticize Gone because it's all wonky. That's why you're not allowed to criticize my D&Ds either. I haven't actually seen you do that. I don't even think you watch my D&D. But if you do, then a wizard did it. All right? A wizard did it. How dare you? It was magic. And now you can safely watch my D&D without wanting to strangle me to death. Most people didn't play it until other people... Yeah, it's so dumb, dude. People don't make their own minds up about stuff before they play things or do things. They just go, what does everyone else think about The Witcher? What does everyone else think about Star Trek Deep Space Nine? What does everyone else think about Mass Effect Andromeda? And then that's their opinion as well, without playing it or watching it or reading it or experiencing the thing. I am so confused by that. I've always been so confused by that. I'm happy to take people's opinions on board, especially if it's someone that I know, and especially if it's someone that I know and trust, and especially if it's someone that I know and trust and agree with most of the time. For example, Pumpkinberry. When she's like, watch this show, you'll really like it. There is a fucking, at this point, 98.333 recurring, of course, Soren Lin, chance that she's right, and I'm probably really going to enjoy it. Because based on everything that she's recommended to me, and based on things that we've watched and experienced and shared together, we are pretty in sync with that. But if Peachy recommends something to me, this is a guy who thinks that the controversial Rian Johnson Last Jedi FTL holdo maneuver thing makes sense. And I think it's a disgusting moment in the Star Wars franchise that undoes so much. And now, because of that, I can never trust him or anything he says ever again. You didn't say it looked cool. You said you're okay with it. That's completely different. He can't be trusted. Peachy can't be trusted. Look at him. Who the fuck is going to the movies for a cohesive, deep storyline? I am. And that's why we can't agree on things. And that's fine. But here's the thing, is that Peachy went to the fucking cinema and made his own fucking mind up. I went to the cinema and made my own fucking mind up. We spoke about it. We disagreed. I didn't go, oh, Peachy says that that's the best bit in the movie. I think it's the best bit in the movie now too. You know? That fucking mentality is crazy to me, and it seems to be, based on my initial few hours with this game, exactly what's happening with this game. I do not get it. The amount of people that told me this game fucking sucks, and they hate it, and it's the worst. I'm already like, it's already not. Even if the story is fucking, like, infuriating. And by the end of this, I'm like, this is fucking so stupid. Clip this, and remind me that the game... in fact, I know for a fact that this game is going to be fun for me to shoot stuff and play and stuff, you know? Even if the story sucks, this gameplay is already super fun. I haven't even gotten in a vehicle, and I know there are vehicles in this. I'm going to shut up. I really just need to shut up, don't I, and play the game. All right, you know what we need? You know what's happened here is I haven't clicked this. Alright, Ryder-chan. Season 1.
It'll be nice to see some friendly faces this time.
Episode 2.
The Nexus runs a support crew, just enough to finish building the station and provide safe harbor for the Arks.
It means we can start waking our people up.
They built a bar, right? Gotta have champagne for the welcome party.
You're expecting one.
After what we've been through, I could use a buzz.
We all could.
Yeah. Rough ride so far.
We'll bounce back. Real food and a shower are just ahead.
Okay.
Here we are.
I don't see any champagne.
Uh-oh.
Where is everybody?
Uh-oh. Everybody had been killed by
Well, this can't
a
be right.
face hugger.
It's like everything's on standby.
If it's a surprise party,
I don't know what to do with any of
they're
this.
doing an awfully good job of it.
Imagine saying that. Imagine how fucking terrifying this situation would be.
We could see what the VI has to say.
No one is scared at all, by the way, that they've just jumped into another fucking galaxy on the first journey into another galaxy
Plants are
ever.
still
And
alive.
it is honestly one of the most terrifying things I could ever imagine doing. You have literally no idea what you're jumping into by jumping into another galaxy.
It's
It could be
like they
literally
didn't
anything.
finish
It could be
building.
sentient gases that just swarm you instantly. You don't know anything about it. They all just woke up and went, yeah, we're here. Like they just drove to another town, 2 towns over. Oh, wake
This
up.
place should be packed with people.
You know, that's already so scary. This would be the scariest thing ever. Something has clearly fucking killed everyone on this giant, great big arc that the 3 other arcs are at, and everyone's dead. Why aren't you afraid?
Welcome to the Nexus, gateway to Andromeda. I'm Avina, a virtual intelligence designed to assist you with immigration.
Can you tell us where the welcome party is hiding?
I'm sorry, my code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations. Please select from the following pre-programmed responses.
Immigration. What is your immigration policy? I'm a Twitter user, and I would like to know precisely what Donald Trump's immigration is.
How does the immigration process work?
We ask that you submit to a brief medical exam to ensure your health and well-being after making such a long journey. Once you've been cleared, our colonization experts will assist you in finding your new home. Please be mindful of the queue. Thousands of eager colonists like you are waiting to begin their new life in Andromeda.
Where? Place is deserted.
What can you tell me about the Andromeda galaxy?
Here in Andromeda, you are over 2 million light-years away from the Milky Way galaxy. This is the furthest any life form has ever traveled outside our home system, making you a brave pioneer indeed. The Nexus itself is located in a region known as the Helios Cluster. Here, you and thousands of your fellow colonists will fulfill your dreams of settling a new home. Fortune awaits.
Oh, what I didn't realize is that I could have uploaded a preset for her. You can get presets to make her look like people. Like we could have had her be like literally Angelina Jolie. You know what I mean? And had the main character played by Angelina Jolie. You can go and download presets of other people's things and upload them, which would have been so fun, and I had no idea. I thought it would just be me like fucking around with her until... Because here's the thing, if I had done my own actual face creation stuff, she would look like a meme. She'd look like a Krogan. I would not be able to help myself. So you can make Brad White play... Yeah, if someone had made it, you can make her look like Shepard and stuff, yeah. It's fucking cool. I didn't realize. That would have been fun if someone had made her look like... I don't know. It would have been cool if we'd made her look like someone. Or played as the boy and had him be, you know, I don't know, Piers Morgan.
What is the Nexus?
The Nexus serves as the central hub for the Andromeda Initiative's colonization efforts. It is the first destination for all colonists upon their arrival in the new galaxy. Please enjoy the many venues the Nexus has to offer. As the station expands, it will one day serve as the seat of government for Milky Way colonists. Providing a safe, stable, and prosperous environment is our primary goal.
Not from the looks of it.
Obama-chan would have been fucking amazing. Why aren't we asking her where everyone is? I'm very confused. Oops. Whoopsie, am I right? Virgins. That's what I wanted to do.
Where do colonists live?
Once you've cleared immigration, our helpful staff will assist you in choosing the home world of your dreams. Will it be the tropical paradise of Habitat 7, the gentle rolling hills of Habitat 3, or perhaps the mysterious twilight world of Habitat 5? Whichever you choose, rest assured our Pathfinders have carefully vetted all colony worlds to ensure your security and prosperity.
Oh boy.
Habitat 7. That's where we landed. She's way out of date.
What year is it?
The current year is 2819. After spending over 600 years in stasis, it's normal to feel disoriented or confused upon arrival. Our helpful medical staff can assist with any physical or psychological after effects you may be experiencing.
Well, she's got the date right, at least.
So where is everyone?
Ask the VI.
That's all.
It has been my pleasure. Please see one of our helpful immigration staff for further assistance. And welcome to your new home in Andromeda, where the brightest star is you. Current wait time for immigration processing is unknown error.
Right. That was helpful.
Why does this VI work completely differently than the existing VI technology from Mass Effect 2? We could ask the VIs in that everything about what was literally currently... Like when we had the other... There was literally a mission in Mass Effect 2 where you go to a stranded, crash-landed ship, Jacob's dad. And it tells you everything that happened, and it was keeping records and stuff. Why can't we ask this one stuff? The fuck is this? It's a bootleg VI? Yeah, it should be that. You know those Shepard bootleg VIs that you can get in Mass Effect?
There's a guy.
Oh, there's a fucking dude right here. Fuck me. Does he want
Hi
to
there. We're from Ark Hyperion, and wondering where everybody went.
Did he hear you?
Did you say an arc?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're in the future. This arc has been here. This fucking thing is... Alright.
This is the Nexus, right? Pretty sure we parked in the right place.
And for what it's worth, your VI over there could use an update.
Of course, I'm sorry. It's just, we thought you were all dead.
What?
Or captured, or lost in dark space, or... But you're here. You have no idea how much this means.
I don't believe it.
Hey.
I'm Tyrion Kandros. I lead our militia on the Nexus.
I'm Sarah Ryder. This is Cora Harper and Liam Costa, part of the Pathfinder team.
I'm sorry for the confusion. Our sensors told us an arc had arrived, but Helios is notorious for scrambling equipment. We thought you were just another malfunction.
That seems like a good idea. The fuck is going on? What? Why is no one immediately telling us everything? Why are they withholding information for narrative tension purposes? And I thought that kid was gonna have been like 10th generation. Like he is the great grandson of like people who arrived on one of the arcs before, but I guess not.
Well, I've got a
I
shipload
did
of
the
people
PB
that
thing
says
there
we're
with
here.
my brain filled in
Of
the
course,
blank.
it's just, you're the first arc we've seen. After a year of waiting and no sign of the others, we shuttered this area and stopped looking.
You've been stranded for a whole year?
Longer. I'll fill you in on the way to Op Center. Everything that could go wrong with our plan has.
Okay, so
We
it's only
arrived
been a
14
year.
months ago. Right away, we hit a band of dark energy that knocked us off course.
We're familiar with it.
Then you'll know why we call it the Scourge. We lost whole sections of the station. A lot of people died. No power, no food. The chaos went on for months. It finally led to armed rebellion. When order was restored, the insurgents were banished. Exiles, we call them.
Are things back to normal?
Not even close. But you're here now, so maybe the worst is over.
No word from the other Pathfinders?
No word from anyone, period.
Any threats from the locals?
So far, we've stayed hidden. We're in no shape to deal with an attack.
We had a first contact situation on Habitat 7. Whole thing went south. They tried to kill us.
That wasn't first con. We're here.
Oh, what'd he say? Go back.
You guys go ahead. I'll check out the security situation.
You should know our command structure has been fractured. Some of us are filling in for leaders who died.
Is it true?
They said drop everything and report for duty.
And no one was expecting an Ark to finally show up.
Docking procedures agreeing across the board.
Stand by to merge Hyperion power into the grid.
And a fucking Krogan? Hell yeah, look at him.
The crew of the Hyperion.
Good luck.
Why would you leave?
I'm Jaren Tan, director of the initiative. You have no idea how much your arrival means to us.
Not as much as it means to us. We had one hell of a time getting here. Nice to see some friendly faces.
Hungry faces. Any supplies you can spare would be appreciated.
This is Foster Addison. She oversees colonial affairs.
Sounds like Kumail.
Where's the
what's his name?
Pathfinder?
You're looking at her.
You're not Alec Ryder.
My father's dead. He made me his successor.
Alec,
What's his name?
dead.
Kumail Nanjiani?
please understand. The entire initiative is at risk.
It is him?
None of the
Is
Golden
it really?
Worlds panned out. They're a bust, and there's been no word from the other arcs.
What happened to them?
Unknown. Our supplies are nearly depleted. Rationing bought us some time, but even that's running out.
We need to find more resources, but that takes people, and we can't wake them up.
Until they have somewhere to live. A golden world.
Now more than ever, we need a Pathfinder.
It now falls to you, Ryder. Are you up to the task?
Yeah, I like him. I don't follow him on Twitter, but I have been poking in on his Twitter recently because he was talking about being in a house with someone who is at risk of the coronavirus thing, and he's getting fucking pissed off with the idiots that are like, oh, it's okay, it'll pass, I'll be fine. And he's like, fuck, literally fuck you so hard. I was like, yeah, I understand that feeling. All right, so casual emo. I'm ready. Let's hope so.
Well, we came a long ways for nothing if I'm not.
That's like
We'll
the
all
quip
die if
line.
you're
It's
not.
always quip. Bottom left is do a
That's
little
no way to treat a guest.
action hero quip. Are you a female? The female?
I'm Nakmor Kesh, superintendent of this station. Hope they haven't scared you off already.
It's nothing personal, but now isn't the time for on-the-job training.
At least the Pathfinder here seems willing to try. We could use a fresh perspective.
You've heard my concerns. I'll leave you to it.
We're all feeling the pressure. Let's have a private word in my office, Ryder. We'll discuss giving you a scout ship. I'm happy to work out the details with your associate.
Welcome to the Nexus.
Thank you for standing up for me there.
Hope's in short supply here. What little we can find should have a chance
Ma'am,
to
the
bloom.
Hyperion's core is now online.
Let me show you something.
Again, rude. Interrupting.
An hour ago, that was all dark. But with the power from your ship, you're keeping the lights on. You have my vote.
And when the power runs out,
You'd best go talk to Director Tan. Make sure that doesn't happen. And don't be shy. Come see me when you have a chance.
Okay.
The Hyperion is starting to send a tally of supplies. Handling something big, is she? I'll just organize.
Everyone seems so casual. Can't tell, like, from what I can, like, the direction of the voice acting in this has not been stellar. So I'm pretty sure that is the issue. Everyone is acting weird, and I can't tell if it's because the acting is weird or they are acting weird.
Girl Scout cookies. Galactic Scout cookies.
And they are freaking me out. Everyone's freaking me out here, okay?
This is Nexus Control to Hyperion.
It isn't
It's good
what
to
we
have you
wanted,
here.
but what choice do we have? How the hell should I
Let's go
know?
over the docking checklist, shall
Spender,
we?
you have a job. If you want to keep it, do it. God damn it.
Yeah, see what's going on here.
All right, what happened?
To who?
To whom? And your goddamn father.
Jesus.
Sorry, my face is tired from dealing with everything. And right now, I just want to know what happened with Alec.
In the moment, it saved my life. But it seems my father meant for me to get the role, eventually.
It isn't hereditary. If we wanted an inbred monarchy, we could have left half our gene stock back home. Not home. The Milky Way. This is home. This mess. We don't have a lot of options, Ryder. Maybe you'll prove your father right. After 14 months of failed colonization, forgive me if I don't hold my breath.
How do you fit into the Nexus leadership?
I oversee the actual settlement effort. As the number of outposts is currently less than ideal, my influence is limited. As Tan is quick to remind me. Left a perfectly adequate career as a chief officer. Provincial capital, too. Only a new galaxy could pull me away. And here we are, idling.
You called my father Alec. No one does that.
A lot of us joined the initiative because of his vision. What he shared of it, anyway.
Were you friends, or...?
I'm not your new mother, if that's what you're asking. Or his friend. He hated that I didn't use his title. But no one's a pathfinder until they've path-found something. Much like a colonial director without colonies.
Yeah, so shut the fuck up.
There must be some kind of plan for encountering hostile aliens. We can't have been that naive.
We expected life, not an enemy that refuses to talk. They don't attack, they disinfect. We're nothing until we're bacteria. Sorry, 14 months and you stoop to poetry. That's how bad it is. Not sure who started it, but we're calling them Ket. Kandros will know more. Maybe too much.
Yeah,
you don't trust him?
Tell me shit about it.
I trust him to defend us. I do not trust a rising military influence in a supposedly civilian initiative. We came here to make history, Ryder, not repeat it. Ugh, goddamn poetry.
Then you ran straight into just like humanoid reapers by the sounds of things. Also, everybody, don't forget that tonight Pumpkinberry will be streaming more Final Fantasy Tactics at twitch.tv/Pumpkinberry. And it happens right at the end of this stream, in just about 2 hours from now. So make sure you tune in to twitch.tv/Pumpkinberry for more Final Fantasy Tactics today.
There's also this strange technology. Has anyone studied that?
We've tried. Not me. The brains in research. They're supposed to know their business. The current excuse? The tech we dug up on Mars was more advanced, but it was plug and go. The tech here thinks different? I don't know. We've mostly avoided it. And from what the Hyperion logs say about Alec, maybe that's good.
Oh, is it in 1 hour from now? In 1 hour from now.
You've had no colony successes in over a year? How many tries is that?
Less than you'd think. The Scourge, spoiled worlds, exiles, hostiles. We can't just plop down an outpost and expect picket fences. We need the Pathfinder and Sam to scout, evaluate, and inspire. The initiative promised a goal. Andromeda has not cooperated.
And if it had?
Beautiful utopian horseshit. Colonies that produce and support each other. The Nexus a citadel, not headed by Tan, or even me.
This person seems like a fucking idiot. How can you, like, expect anything? And then when it doesn't go exactly to... We're going to go and do this completely uncharted fucking... No information whatsoever available to us as we go for the first time to another galaxy. We have no idea what awaits us there. And then she gets there and it doesn't, like, go exactly to plan. And she's like, meh, I'm gonna throw my dummy out the pram.
Excuse me, Director
She's a
Addison.
fucking Dumbo.
Ryder?
It's Pathfinder.
Ryder, we're
What, we only
starving
have
here.
one Pathfinder?
If we don't get a foundation of outposts to feed the initiative, we might as well be 600 years dead. Alec promised a lot. None of it panned out. That's what you're up against. Why people won't trust you. Why I don't trust you.
What the fuck does that even
Prove
mean?
me wrong.
You're a fucking idiot. You're the worst person I could ever imagine putting on a mission like this. You're a fucking Dumbo. And also, what, you just expect that... What are there, 4 Pathfinders, by the way? Is that what I'm hearing? There's just 1 per arc? That's it? We send a fucking 4 dudes into the complete fog of war that is another galaxy? And you just expected them all to just be like magical wizards?
Long time no see, Brad Lurk.
What the fuck? You didn't expect any of them to die? You didn't expect that the Pathfinder title needed to be moved on to other people if they didn't... Like, the Vanguard, the first ones into the fray. You're a fucking idiot, dude. You didn't expect anything to go wrong. Everyone was gonna live. You're a fucking... the worst possible mental attitude to have on a mission like this. So dumb. Of course people are gonna die. Of course there's gonna, like... Christ. Open your mind slightly for a mission like this. So dumb. So frustrating. So stupid. But do you know who's not dumb? Reckless Creation for subscribing for 6 months in a row. Now that's good spending.
Mellow? Yes?
Thanks for the 6, bruh. Enjoy those Red Balls. Congratulations on them.
Tram technicians, please report to the Hyperion Coupling Annex.
Or wannabe Sheps, yeah. Can I spoil some lore behind Pathfinder Initiative? It's related to their training. I guess so. If you wanna. I love how Brad's triggered over a PNJ XP. What does that mean?
Please await further instructions.
It just seems dumb that anyone wouldn't expect... Like, if you're driving to... You're driving from Glasgow to London. And you've booked a hotel in London. And there are gas stations on the way. And your car's the best car that we've got in production right now. And you get there, and the hotel doesn't exist. Your car breaks down on the way. You know, you have a right to be like, oh fuck, this did not go how I planned. At all. This is so annoying. I'm frustrated. I'm pissed off with everyone involved. This is fucking stupid. Hate it. If you're driving your car to another galaxy that no one has ever been to before, and you get there and you haven't got a hotel booked, and there aren't gas stations, and it's not London, and you go, this is so stupid! Where's my hotel? You're an idiot. And that's exactly what that woman is. And also, yeah, why doesn't this Nexus have a Pathfinder? Why are there only 4 Pathfinder? Everyone should be a Pathfinder. Everyone. So dumb. Okay, I changed my mind. I hate the game. You're right, Dirk, I'm sorry. I hate this game so much. I take back everything I said. I take back everything I said. I hate it.
Hello, I'm Jan Garson, founder of the initiative. It's through your hard work that the vision of the Nexus has come to life. You and all your colleagues bind our proud new colonies together. Look around at your achievements. And if you have any questions, My door is always open.
Founder Garson's office is located at workspace not allocated. Please select a topic.
There was an N7, an Asari Commando, and Spectre training involved with the Pathfinders. Don't know what that means. But thank you so much for telling me. Why is there only fucking 4 of them? Give in to the hate. I told you to clip that bit, didn't I? Didn't I say clip this because I'll need it by the end of this game to remind me that I enjoyed my first 2 hours with it as the story begins to envelop all the things that I do really enjoy. But like, I still think the gameplay is really nice. Moving around and stuff feels cool. Never mind the barrage of lore. Also, Herobrine is back. We thought you were dead. Never mind the barrage of lore inconsistencies. Remember they left with the technology of pre-Mass Effect 2. There are many things here that just can't be here. Did the technology change dramatically in the fucking 1 year between Mass Effect 1 and Mass Effect 2?
You are Sarah Ryder, salary code 19B, active Pathfinder. Your supervisor is Director Tan. Based on current staffing needs, you will be eligible for paid vacation time in 587 days.
Hey!
Seriously?
Why not plan on which beautiful colony you'll vacation on while you wait? For initiative strategy and Pathfinder coordination, please see Director Jaren Tan. For colonial affairs or outpost status, please see Director Foster Addison. For station maintenance, please contact Superintendent Nakmor Kesh. For militia operations or Apex deployment, please see Tyrion Kandros.
They stopped using Omnigel between those games. No, they didn't. They used Omnigel in Mass Effect 3. She was like, I got shot in the fucking eyeballs and brain and I'm dead. I put loads of Omnigel on it and now I'm fine again. What was her name? I want to say her name was Brooke. The fucking piece of shit that turns on you. Do you really want to hear why 4, Brad? No, I don't want to hear anything from you about the game, Gabriel. You have spoiled shit way too many times. You are not allowed to speak about anything to do with story, anything to do with game mechanics, anything to do... Like, you can't even backseat game, and I am okay with a little bit of backseat gaming in this. You are cut off from ever directly speaking about anything happening in the game. And you're relegated to being just a community member at this point. You cannot be trusted. You've got to put a collar on him. Collar him. Put a collar on him. You have burned me way too many times with spoilers. Medigel. I don't understand. They had Medigel. What's the matter? What's the problem? What's this fucking Medigel plot hole that is not a plot hole? That you think is a plot hole? Do I have to... Am I gonna have to... Do I have to kill myself live on stream today? What's happening? Just fucking tell me. Herobrine's almost as bad. You're confusing Medigel with Omnigel. Oh, I had no idea Omnigel even... What the fuck is Omnigel? Is that what she fixed her mask with? I didn't even know that existed in Mass Effect 1, 2, or 3, so... Wait, they created Omnigel between Mass Effect 1 and 2? Andromeda Initiative leaves the Milky Way in 2185, which is the end of Mass Effect 2. It's how you repaired the Mako in Mass Effect 1. Okay, so it exists. What's the matter? What are you so afraid of, PB? I don't understand your fears of typing in Twitch chat. What do you think is going to happen? Think about the shit that I openly say on stream, let alone in Twitch chat. I'm not seeing why Omnigel matters either. Wax freaking out. I think you asked, did technology change between Mass Effect 1 and 2, and someone brought up Omnigel. Omnigel was in Mass Effect 1. Can anyone understand anything that's happening in this fucking Twitch chat room right now? Can anyone understand? Does anyone know what the fuck is going on? What is happening? Is you lot all fucking lore backseat gaming yourselves into your own fucking plot holes that you've created today that don't even exist? Is that what's happened? Have you created your own plot holes out of thin air because all of you are so desperate to be the one that knows the information about the game because everyone here could Google it, and then you don't? You just go, I know it from my brain. And everyone can just Google the fucking thing. Google the answer before you... If you're going to fucking... What have I said 1,000 times? If you're going to fucking drop fucking backseat gaming bullshit or you're going to fucking spoiler shit, at least be right. At least Google it. At least spoil the correct information. What's the issue? You asked the question, someone answered the question but didn't give context to their answer. What was it? I don't even know where we got off track here. I want to know the answer now. Just fucking write the fucking answer. Even if it's a spoiler, I don't care anymore. I've given up. I'm going to kill myself on this stream today anyway, so it doesn't matter. I hope you're going to stick around for the surprise ending of the stream. That's a joke. Please read my disclaimer in big letters on the screen. Twitch people. People at Twitch who are going to fucking drop my fucking stream. I don't know what's happening, but can we go and punch Addison in the face? I agree with that. Where did this train derail? I want to say... I'm going to blame Herobrine. Hang on. Because Herobrine said they left with the technology of pre-Mass Effect 2. Which suggests to me that he thinks there's technology in this that wasn't in existence until Mass Effect 3, but for some reason they have it in this. That's all that can possibly mean. Which he seems to think is Medigel. He seems to think there wasn't Medigel in Mass Effect 1, which there was. That's what happened here, isn't it? Herobrine was just wrong. I didn't talk about the gel stuff. Well, I'm looking right now at the point when you said, Herobrine says, they left with the technology of pre-Mass Effect 2. There are many things here that just can't be here. Then your next thing that you type is @BradWoO Medigel. That wasn't me. Herobrine says @BradWoto Medigel. That's the only thing you said in that. It didn't imply the gel's a lore error, it's just that you confused the two. Did I mention them? Oh, Crazy Mixed Up Pup says they stopped using Omnigel between those two games. That's where we got confused. It was Crazy Mixed Up Pup and Herobrine confusing me. Okay. So Medigel and Omnigel both exist and didn't need to be brought up at all. Someone said the technology changed. I remember they stopped using Omnigel mostly during ME2. I didn't expect the Inquisition. I apologize for my crimes. Okay. Herobrine said the tech they had is pre-ME2. So you asked, how did the tech change between ME1 and ME2? Someone said they stopped using Omnigel, which isn't a tech change, just that they stopped using it. So Crazy Mixed Up Pup is the first person who's being hung today. Who else is being hung? It didn't stop existing, yeah. I've apologized. I'm going back to emoji. You will never speak words again. Give me some evil music. You will never speak words again in this chat room. If we ever see an actual word come out of your mouth, text mouth. We will find where you live. You speak in emojis from now on. You're even lower than Gabriel. Gabriel, who has been reduced to restricted topics of chat. You have been restricted from speech and you may speak only in emotes. Crazy mixed up pub. Alright? Piece of shit. So what the fuck are you talking about, Hero Brian? Which technology are you talking about? You could have cleared this up so long ago. Don't think you're out of the crosshairs. You could have cleared this up instantly and just been like, I was talking about this thing. What tech are you talking about that they have? That they didn't have in Mass Effect 2? That they only had in Mass Effect 3? Scorekeeper? My son?
My girl.
I haven't played this in 5 years. I don't know. Forbidden from speaking ever again. You speak in emotes only. What the fuck are you talking? This is Hero Brian's comment. Remember, they left with the technology of pre-ME2. Which isn't true. There are many things here that just can't be here. Like what? Dunno. Lord, give me strength. Fucking hell. I fucking hate the... This is why. This is why it's happening. I believe in God now. I've decided to become religious in this moment. God is real. And he hates us. He hates us. God is real. And he's a Twitch streamer. And he hates us so much. Why? 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 I have a heart condition, people. For Christ's sake. Oh. I feel weak.
Integration from the Hyperion is ongoing. Personnel are still restricted to operations. Viable planets capable of supporting life are key to our survival in Andromeda. The viability of a world is affected by several factors, including temperature, resources, threat levels, political stability, and so on. We have few viable planets currently within range. Resource levels are considered at risk. The selection process saw the Andromeda Initiative evaluate thousands of potential habitable planets within the galaxy. After discovering an unusually high ratio of potential candidates, or golden worlds, the Helios cluster was selected as our destination. Even at a distance, studying the light from stars can reveal much about their planet's composition and atmosphere. 7 worlds, nicknamed habitats, have the life-supporting environments and resources we need to start our new lives in Andromeda.
Love how we had the audacity to just fucking bomb it over here. Just fucking show up. You know? There's a country over there. It's got 7 cities that have houses that can sustain us. Let's just go and take them. What do they think? What if we arrived and they were all filled? Cities, towns. Already people living there, fuck them. The audacity of the... They had nobody on this entire thing, nobody on this entire mission considered the fact that this could go wrong and that we wouldn't just show up and fucking populate one of these habitat planets and that's literally, nothing would go wrong, no one would die, no problems, all that will happen is we'll pop over there in 600 years, settle, and then we're done. No one considered it. Is what it seems like to me. They're all so happy and just it's so fucking weird. You can drag and drop the viewing angle during... You can't. The lies. One thing I remember for certain that was dumb was that Alec Ryder, being an N7, should have known from his training that he should have done the helmet maneuver with Sarah, where he takes a deep breath, holds it, and gives the helmet to her, and she does the same, and they do that until rescue comes. That is mentioned in Anderson's memorial logs during the Citadel DLC. Alright, I want to cry. Okay. Hero Brian, while you're grasping at straws here. First of all, I don't understand what that has to do with pre-existing technology from pre-Mass Effect 2. Or whatever the fuck. Second of all, I do kind of agree with what you're saying. It does seem a little strange that they can't do the thing there. But was it to do with... did they just not have oxygen on that planet? Or was the environment poisonous or dangerous to them? Because she says you can't breathe the air here. But the way she said it sounded more like you can't breathe it because it's poison. I love that you always use Roundly covers. Yeah, I think she's great. One day she's probably going to fucking try and kill me, but I have to use covers, otherwise it mutes the VOD. You didn't get therapy hour today. Well, luckily, Murgles is here. Just in time for therapy hour. Disregard the technology thing. I mean... I am disregarding. Brad, you lied to us. That is true. I did lie to you, Murgles. Hero Brian lied to me, and so now I've had to lie to you. It's for balance. For balance in the world. Yeah. No, I guess it makes sense, though, why they didn't use oxygen. Like, that's just a classic technique. People do that underwater. Yeah, it makes sense. That is definitely a plot hole that does seem kind of strange. Why couldn't she fix her mask as well? She fixed her mask before. Like, the exact same thing happens to her, like, 10 minutes beforehand. She just goes, bzzz, and fix her mask. Why didn't she do that again?
Alright, moving on. Docking clamps?
How are you enjoying Andromeda? I'm enjoying the game. I'm already kind of running into slight issues with... Well, I can't tell if they're plot holes or not yet. I hate this woman. There's this character here who I hate because she just seems so fucking stupid. She's a bitch, and I'm okay with bitches. I'm a fucking asshole. But she just seems like an idiot. And everyone just... Every single person on this mission just seems like it isn't a mission into the unknown. Into the unknown! They just seem like it was a casual drive to the next state over. And not like this fucking insane trip into another galaxy. They all just seem like they should have just appeared here, landed their ships, and then created Earth 2, and that should just be the end of it. Like, no one is at all... Like, everyone is so shocked that they've run into, like, any issues, and I don't understand it. I don't think the tool can create glass, just seal cracks. Oh, is that what happened? Well, it did a pretty fucking good job of sealing that crack.
Excellent. I'll move on to the next set. We'll get this.
She is a stupid bitch. Yes, she is. Curly Platypus.
I'm Commander Shepard, and Brad Wotot. Did I say that right? Anyway, Brad Wotot is my favorite channel on the Citadel.
Oh god, I'm still streaming. Sorry, I must have been asleep there for about 45 minutes while this tiny little soundbite that PB decided to make the longest soundbite of all time kept playing. Thought to Kesh, and I'm not really that pissed off. It's fun. It's fun. I'm playing a game on Twitch instead of just playing a game for whatever. I don't even know how you play games, Soren. Are you even able to enjoy anything? This isn't even an attack, Soren. I just don't. You're a scientist. How can you enjoy things? Like when you watch. You ever seen interviews or podcasts with what's his name? What's his name? He tweets like he watches sci-fi movies and then it tells people why it's not possible. What's his name? Scientist. You know that scientist.
Please be advised that Hyperion docking procedures are now complete.
Neil deGrasse Tyson. Neil deGrasse Tyson constantly watching random sci-fi movies and then being like, this is literally not possible, it's so dumb. How does he enjoy anything? Like when I watch films that have quick editing, I'm like, I know why they did that. I know why they did that. It's leading up to this part. 2 people have died today on the stream, Murgles. We had to collar someone. We had to place a collar on Gabriel. He's restricted. He's not allowed to speak about the game. He can only speak in chat with other people about other subjects, but never is he allowed to speak about the game. We had to cut out Crazy Mixed Up Pup's tongue. We had to cut out his tongue. He is only allowed to speak in emotes. And Herobrine is on death row. Herobrine is going to be on trial next week under the death penalty for crimes against Twitch chat. Crimes against everyone in chat.
All non-relevant repair requests are currently on hold until power coupling is complete.
And his accomplice is Crazy Mixed Up Pup, so maybe we should have to put them both on trial. It's gonna be like making a murderer, but ruining a Twitch chat. And Herobrine is Stephen Avery, and Crazy Mixed Up Pup is the other one. The kid who looks innocent and probably isn't. I didn't see the second part of that. Alright, I'll play the game now. I'll shut up. Just having fun with you all. Arms merchant, I need some new arms.
Weapons and stuff. I got you covered.
Use the console to take a look through what I got.
Weapons
It'd be
and
a lot
stuff.
easier if I weren't missing half my stock.
Weapons and stuff, everyone.
You got it. Shop till you drop. Here I come.
That's fine. Hey, wait. Please don't drop anything you bought from me, okay? Tam would have my head if anything happened to you on my account.
What the fuck? Okay, can I finally do this? Oh, shit. Can I finally do some of this upgrading and that? Where do I do upgrades to guns and things? Let's have a look then. So these are my guns or his guns? My items. I have a Predator. And I'm about to trade it and I don't want to. God, I'm so confused. Better than the Mass Effect 3 UI. Minerals. Biomaterials. Would you like to purchase some of my shit? Under law, I deserve a last meal of my choosing. I choose your dog. You do not want to eat him. He is made entirely of poison. What's up, Mystic Pebble? We can only do it later on. Okay. Yeah, this is too confusing. I'll come back when I understand it. Is that guy in jail? Is this the brig? Put the brig next to the weapons merchant. What is that?
Please be advised that Hyperion docking procedures
Or is that a
are
doctor? What is that? This one. Suffering from depression. It's my last day alive. Poisoning will do nicely. No, it's not the type. It's the type of poison that will keep you alive. It will torment you for the rest of eternity. It will put you into the most excruciating amounts of physical and psychological pain for all of eternity. Is that what you want? He is the devil. Oh my god. Damage control. Kendra says you're aware there was a mutiny aboard the Nexus during your absence. Fucking hell. Events escalated quickly, but we believe it began with a fire in the hydroponics and theft in the armory. Motivations for the uprising vary. Mob mentality was certainly a factor. This is the type of thing that PB doesn't even believe in. She's like, she doesn't even believe this is a possibility in the coming weeks of... Alright. Mob mentality was certainly a factor. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Sloane Kelly, it was a conscious betrayal. Former security director Sloane Kelly was a betrayal. There have been he's alive somewhere. There have been perfunctory attempts to catalog and address the damages. Supplies have been stolen. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. From Tan, I need my people focused on defending the station, not inventory. If you really need militia oversight, I'll get Sergeant Nels to look at it. That said, it was in my understanding that the exiles were more Calix's people than Sloane's. Inventory is all part of defending the station, though. Tan, you're a terrible person for the job. From Tyran to Jaren. Calix Corvanis may have started it, but Sloane made her allegiances clear. I know she held you in high regard, but I hope you can be impartial when it comes to this task. Sloane Kelly's not who I thought she was. There won't be a problem. Good, then you won't object to sending a small, discreet reconnaissance team to find out where Sloane and the exiles might have gone. I knew they were alive. When do we get colonial efforts up and running? I don't want any surprises. Forwarding report from recon team. Trails cold. Found what looks like an abandoned camp after the Pfeiffer system, but none with living inhabitants, only graveyards. The conspirator Irida was among the dead, but not Sloane Kelly. There's your secondary villain. Well, actually, I guess it depends on whoever the pre-existing people. There was the technology that we found. They're probably a villain. Actually, no, we haven't met them. They're probably not a villain. They're going to come in and Deus Ex save us at the end, like the Leviathan. There's the creatures that look like a blend of all of these creatures together, or whatever. They're villains. So third antagonist's side quest antagonist is Sloane. One of my favorite things about Old Noah Zero, which is basically an anime about Soren Lin, if Soren Lin was a mech pilot.
You'd be surprised. There's also purvine in the seed bank.
Was the villain? He's not a villain. The guy. There was a character who was kind of like an antagonistic character, I guess, called Slain, and I love that name. I thought the name was fucking cool as shit.
What am I going to do?
It is a holding cell. Why would they put the holding cell next to the weapons people? That is fucking crazy. Did I miss KP Fett? Did I miss this? KP Fett style. First of all, you've never subscribed to me in all of this time that you've been here. So either you've come into money or you've started robbing people on the street in the chaos. It's gonna keep doing that, isn't it? Where did you suddenly get money from? I'm concerned about where you got this cash from, KP Fett style. Thanks for the sub, boy. And Foxhound gifting subs to Omnigel. Robbing people. Alright, that's fair. No offense, but Merlin does not look appealing. No, dude, he looks like something that crawled out of a sewage pipe. You wouldn't want to eat him. First, he doesn't know about spoiling. Now he doesn't know how death row works. Oh, hero Brian. Bless his little heart. Bless his little heart. Leave him alone. Only I'm allowed to cyberbully him. Spoiler, I would be a terrible mech pilot. Go and watch a show called Old Noah Zero. If you haven't seen it, it's an anime. And the mech pilot, the main character in it is just like, he has absolutely nothing to offer the show. Savage attack, Soren Lin, I'm sorry. But he's like hyper intelligent. And because he calculates things really, like in real time, he's like a calculator. He just can calculate all of these like physics and distances and stuff like that. He's like a really good mech pilot because using all of those calculations and things, he's able to overcome like much more powerful mechs and things. He's just in like the most bog standard shitty little mech possible. And everyone's in like these really cool ones, but he's able to overcome them because he's so like hyper intelligent kinda. I'm just using you as an example for today's meme only. You can tell me to stop doing it if you want. I don't mean it offensively, but if you take it offensively, then that's your problem. Stop being so triggered. Oh my god. I'm kidding.
Pathfinder, no time for our beer yet. This place is a mess.
Oh, it's you. I just realized who you are.
Let's call it strained.
I can believe it. Nexus is running on empty.
Not just that. A lot of the exiles were security. Everyone was trained and armed for Frontier. We know Ket are dangerous, and now we have to worry about our people too. No idea where they went, but they left mad.
They're already dead. Captain, your men are already dead. I'm impressed. Google found it from Old Noah Zero. Oh yeah, Old Noah. I should have probably told you this spelling. But also, you should have used your hyper intelligence to read my body language and determine based on a propagated... I don't know. Shut up.
They were frustrated. If they just wanted to kill, they could have fought to the last here.
Apparently we're the big hope for everyone. Not the Hyperion showing. Just us. I'm with you. It's just... a lot.
I'm with you.
This wasn't in the job description. We have to find a world, then save it.
Glad it's not just me feeling it. But it's not just you either. We're a team, right? It's what they need us to be.
Yeah. It's a marionette. Wow, you look real.
It's not right. It's not fair.
What's wrong?
Oh, I can turn around. There
Oh
we go.
my, you're...
Not much, though.
So it's true. A Pathfinder has found us. There's hope at last. Maybe you could help. You're impartial. This whole thing has gotten so political. My husband, he's locked up and slated for exile for a crime he didn't commit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that fucking guy they locked up next to the fucking weapons thing. Best place to lock someone up.
Exile, huh?
Cache
Guess
of
it wasn't
weapons.
for having a hand in the cookie jar.
They say it's murder. They're calling him the first murderer in Andromeda, but the dead man was his friend. He wouldn't have. There are witnesses and evidence, but it's all circumstantial. At worst, it was an accident. His name is Nilken Rensis. He could give you the details if you were willing to speak with him. Please.
Probably not enough time.
At some point, maybe. There are tens of thousands of people in my care.
I hope you'll find the time before it's too late, if you do decide to help. Please, tell Nilken I love him.
Well, you won't be milking him anytime. Get it? Because milking is like hand jobs? Alright, never.
I know that. The others bent your ear, did they?
Something like that?
You get used to it. Just focus on being a Pathfinder. Can't argue with results, though they'll try. Anyway, welcome to Militia HQ. Excuse the mess. This office fields militia work, Nexus security, and looking for the Turian Ark.
What's the word on the Turian Ark?
Scattered readings. Some indicate the Natanus was destroyed, others that people are alive. Who knows? If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
What brought you out here to Andromeda?
I was tired of being the good one.
The good one?
The Kandros family is old military. There were expectations, you know? Then my sister became a sculptor and cousin Irene went pirate on Omega. Everyone was proud that I stayed in service. But I kept wondering, when do I get my adventure? Jen Garson's dream was so grand, so gutsy, I had to be part of it.
You talk like you weren't part of the leadership. How did you end up commanding the militia?
I was escorting a prospecting team on some moon when those cats found us.
That was me.
They penned us like cattle for experiments. I managed to get loose, snatched a gun, and freed the others. By the time we killed the bastards and headed back to war in the Nexus, everyone looked at me like I was in charge.
That sounds familiar.
The militia grew from there. Funny, once the heat is on, all kinds of people rise to the top.
Are the other Turians managing okay?
So. We're not good at sitting around in a crisis. Service before self gets drummed into us at boot camp. That's probably why so many of us are in the militia. We like to earn our citizenship, whatever galaxy we're in. But it's hard to focus with our arc missing.
What do you know about the enemies we've encountered? The Ket?
We usually see them on worlds with those alien structures. The Ket don't take kindly to anyone studying them. Not sure why. They don't talk to us. Every time we cross paths, there's a fight or they take prisoners.
Why? What do they want?
No one knows. But I've seen their weaponry and what they do to those prisoners. I want them a long, long way from the Nexus.
It's rough out there. I might need backup if you can spare the people.
I have strike teams specializing in assault and extraction. If you need serious firepower, my Apex teams have you covered. In fact, I could give you authority to dispatch them. It'll cut down their response time.
Thank you.
Our current ops are on the terminal. See if there's anything that could use a shot where it counts.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
The cat. Hell yeah, I'd like some cat.
This console reports on the militia's current strike team missions, Pathfinder. Please speak with Tyrion Kandros for authorization to participate.
Yeah, I just got it, you fucking slag. God damn it, you make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Streamer, we don't like you even when you're being nice. You're a dickhead. Hey, shut up. Leave me alone, chat. You guys are mean.
This is the
God.
planet where we landed. Habitat 7. It wasn't even close to livable.
That's been true of every world we've found. Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
Ask him again, that's a bug. Really? Oh my god. Too late. It's too late. I am becoming concerned that my wife hasn't woken up from sleep yet. Might go and see if she's alive. Oh, she is awake? Okay, you can hear her? Alright, that's good. I have this awkward situation with Emma where she can literally just die in the middle of the night. And I don't know if I'm supposed to go and... Like, if I go and wake her up, and she's not dead, she's gonna be like, "You fucking dick, asshole! I was asleep," you know. But also, I feel responsible for checking she's actually alive. I'm surprised your first thought about the Anderson and Tim scene on the Citadel was that this is all in Shep's head and that the two represent good and evil. People came up with the indoctrination theory as an attempt to make sense of the ending. They believe picking destroy ending is the only way to not get indoctrinated. Yeah, I have the correct ending. Yeah, I just thought it was in his head because I thought it was kind of strange that they made a big point about mentioning that only one person made it up to the Citadel. And then we cut to Shepard's perspective where there's Anderson going, "Oh, I made it up here with you too." And I was like, oh, why did they say that only one person made it there? And then suddenly Anderson is with me. So I was like, he's not here. That's a lie. The thing is like using like a last ditch attempt to indoctrinate me. Because we hadn't been indoctrinated and I didn't really know what the perspective of being indoctrinated was like from a first person perspective. And I thought maybe that would be a really cool way to end the game. Is that you see how these people like Saren and the Elusive Man, I guess, get indoctrinated. And this is how they do it. They trick you, kinda. Until you believe your own bullshit or their bullshit via your own ways. So that's what I thought was happening there. And obviously having Anderson represent the good and Elusive Man represent the bad is just one of the most overused allegories, metaphors, cinematic metaphors all the time in movies and TV and stuff. Like Lost does it with Jacob and the Man in Black and stuff. That kind of a situation where you have these like two characters that represent that. So it seemed like that was like really it seemed really obvious to me that that's what was happening, and it wasn't, and that was kind of annoying. I was like, oh, this is totally like it's totally in my head, or it's being presented to me by the Reapers, which I guess just wasn't. Like I didn't even think like PB was messaging me about Anderson and Shepard sitting together and talking, and it didn't hit me that emotionally because I still wasn't sure if that was even Anderson. You know what I mean? So I wasn't like I wasn't bothered about Anderson dying because I was like, I don't even think he's really here. So the whole time I'm just confused. Like if it literally didn't have the one line before, where I want to say it's Hackett said only one person made it over there, and then suddenly they're like, yeah, 3 people are here. I was like, why would they say that if that was the case? It was very strange that element that he just kind of wandered in with me. Like after all the effort that Shepard goes to get to that laser, whatever it is, the fucking Bifrost with the slow-mo bit, shooting the fucking Marauder and then climbing into it, to just have some other character be like, oh, I came up here too, was like, oh, that was a bit, it kind of takes a little of the wind out of that, which is why I genuinely didn't like that. Really confused me a lot, and I assumed it was on purpose, and it just isn't, so which is a little lame. They explained the dream sequences as also an attempt at indoctrination. Oh, the Ragnar Queen mentions oily shadows that made them do things. The fact they didn't tweak that with the extended cut is just mind-boggling. Yeah, it's very strange. It was a strange way to present it to me anyway. You know, but also I am a victim of my own brain doing the thing where I... my own brain doing the thing where I fill in a blank unnecessarily. Sometimes you're just supposed to accept things at face value, and I watch things under the assumption that they're supposed to have, that there's a trick or a plot twist, or that there's a deeper meaning or a metaphor or some symbolism in everything that's presented to me, which isn't the case, and wasn't the case then. I don't think. I think it was just being presented to you how it was. Shepard gets to the thing, Anderson gets to the thing, Elusive Man, I guess, was already there. I didn't even question how he got there, but, you know, it doesn't matter as much, I guess. And that's just how it was. It was just presented like that. But I went into the back of my brain and started overthinking, how could Anderson be here? Why did they mention that? Like, from Shepard's perspective, it's meta knowledge that I even heard Hackett say that one person got there. You know what I mean? So really, I shouldn't. And so I'm like overthinking everything and assuming that this is a narrative. Like, it's the ending. I'm like, there has to be loads. They've got to be bombing me with symbolism, allegories, good and bad. They've been going on about the indoctrination process and all this stuff, and like, what would be a better last-ditch attempt by the Reapers than to indoctrinate Shep here? So that's why I thought that. And I was like going over and over it in my head during that entire scene instead of just listening to what was happening or having it presented to me just as it was. And I fall prey to that side of my brain a lot with shows and stuff. When really they're just presenting it to me as it is, you know. PB does it when she's playing in my game of Dying Order. I'll just be like, there's a man standing there, and she's like, oh my god! The man was symbolism! And I'm like, nope. His name's Malcolm. He's a janitor. And she's like, oh, I get it. The janitor is symbolism for us cleaning and cleansing the world, in replacement of the gods are cleaning the world and purifying, and the janitor is a symbolistic. And I'm like, nope. His name is Malcolm, and he's a janitor. You know. And also, that's the end of Dying Order, by the way. That's the final episode of Dying Order is the characters encountering Malcolm the janitor. And it is symbolism for purifying the world, because Dying Order, if you liked Mass Effect, you'll like Dying Order because it's just a fucking fantasy rewrite of the main story of Mass Effect, apparently, because I have never written anything original in my life, and even when I'm really proud of my original thing, it's been done before. I'm sure most people thought the same way as you. I too thought Anderson can't be here. They said the entire force was decimated when Shepard was waking up after being hit by Harbinger. Yeah, I really got confused there as to how he was there. I can't believe you just spoiled the Malcolm reveal. I've been having to not talk about that for months now, and you just spoil it. Aww. Dying Order, Sundays on Table Story. It's a D&D that I run if you want to watch it.
Good. I was starting to wonder who was in charge around here.
Director Addison is entitled to her opinion, and mine overrules hers.
Does she know that?
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove yourself. To that end, the Scourge dealt us a serious blow. Whatever it is, our scientists theorize it's not natural.
An artificial energy cloud?
It wasn't here when we left the Milky Way, yet it rendered all the golden worlds unlivable. Then there's the aliens you ran into, the Ket. They're obsessed with alien structures we found scattered around the cluster. They'll do anything to prevent others from accessing them. It seems murder isn't exclusive to the Milky Way. And now the challenge is to settle a world in spite of all that. This one here. Eos.
How?
You need to increase the viability of the planet so we can establish an outpost. Then we can bring more colonists out of stasis. The more colonists we have, the more resources we can gather to support the Nexus. Everything depends on it. There are 6 worlds we hope to settle.
Okay, but you said every planet you found is unlivable, so how do I...
A good Pathfinder would relish the challenge of solving it.
Right. I think I should go check on things.
And if I fail, I guess it's no sweat off your back, right? You'll just look for another Pathfinder?
Placing bets on people is part of my job.
Wow.
Some of them pay off.
That's
Others...
loud. Okay, she's alive, everyone. I also completely misread a message I just got from Andrew. He was talking about the game Warzone, and I misread it and really thought the world was about to end. Did you notice me fucking spin around and grab my phone there? Holy shit. I was like, oops, end of the world. Let's keep playing video games. Don't play games with me, sir. Wait, who was that? Crazy Mixed Up Pup gifting subs to Hero Brian. These two are in collusions.
The way I see it, you need me. If I pull this off, maybe you'll look like the leader you pretend to be.
But first, you have to succeed at being the Pathfinder you pretend to be.
Where's my ship?
They're prepping it now in the docking bay. The coordinates for EOS will be in the computer.
Hell yeah.
And when you have a moment, we should discuss the missing arcs.
I was wondering about that.
Oh.
Something wrong?
Ryder, please see me and Sam Node on the Hyperion. Your implant needs attention, and we need to discuss a confidential matter.
No. I'm fine.
Yeah, this is what just happened there. Are you okay?
Tram technicians, please report to the Hyperion coupling annex.
No, I'm fine. I would be like, there's something fucking wrong with her. There's something so fucking wrong with her right there. What the fuck is wrong with her?
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions.
Do you believe in a couple of 100 years this is where humanity would be at? In another galaxy? No. No fucking way. Can't even get to Mars.
Ryder, you may have a less than flattering view of me, but I want to express my condolences
like
for your
you.
father.
I appreciate it.
I didn't know him very well,
sound
although
like
I understand he played a key
someone I
role in
used to
planning
know.
the initiative. I'm sure he'd be concerned that we still have several arcs missing.
They're as much a part of the initiative as the human arc. We'll find them.
We have to. Tens of thousands of colonists are unaccounted for. It paints the initiative in an unflattering light. Did you have some other business?
Apparently I have a lot of business with you, sir.
Sounds like the Nexus has had a rough time of it.
Publicly, I would say we're more than up for the challenge. Privately, I can tell you, it's been a disaster. The Scourge killed hundreds, many of them our senior leadership. Even the founder of the initiative, Jean Garson, is dead.
How did Jean Garson die?
With the rest of the leadership, when the Nexus hit the Scourge, a large wing of stasis pods was destroyed. They were killed instantly. These people traveled 600 years and died before they even woke up. Jean Garson never glimpsed Helios. She never saw her vision realized.
Kandros mentioned something about hitting the Scourge. How did it play out?
Criminal elements took advantage of the emergency and preyed on people's fears. An uprising followed. We had no choice but to turn to the Krogan to deal with them. They crushed the mutiny and the criminals were banished. Exiles, we call them. I doubt we've heard the last of them. They're led by an outlaw, Sloane Kelly. She used to be one of ours.
What do you mean we had no choice but to turn to the Krogan? Like, what are the Krogan doing here if they're not literally... This is like, oh no, some shit's going down that literally requires people to strong-arm people. Well, I don't think we've got any choice. We have to turn to the exact countermeasure.
Who is this Sloane Kelly?
She was head of security on the Nexus. She opposed the uprising at first, but eventually turned traitor and joined them. Misguided sympathy for the plight of the common citizen? Nonsense. They posed a direct threat to our existence.
There don't seem to be many Krogan around.
Good riddance. The Krogan demanded a greater say in political matters. The last place you want them involved. Their muscle, nothing more. Good for fighting and lifting heavy objects. When they didn't get what they wanted, they left.
So they... Oh, do you know what else? You know what's terrible about this? Is that we brought Krogan who weren't cured of the genophage. Like, if we had waited on this for 2 more years, the Krogan... These Krogan are genophage Krogans.
Why don't you like the Krogan?
It's common knowledge that they are a violent, ignorant species, Long ago, they waged nuclear war on one another. Their planet was decimated. My people tried to uplift them, but the Krogan could never tame their worst instincts. What if they bring their tempers to Andromeda? We'll all be dead.
What more can you tell me about the initiative?
It represents the greatest migration ever attempted. No one had ventured beyond the Milky Way before. We've all left home in search of freedom, fortune, perhaps a new beginning. We are the bravest souls each species has to offer. I hope the Nexus will serve as the seat of government for us all.
What do you know about the early days of the initiative?
As most everyone knows, Jean Garson's vision made it happen. She was an entrepreneur on Earth. Wealthy. Young for a human. Garson had the idea for the initiative in the early 2170s, I believe. Many thought leaving the Milky Way was impossible. But she persevered. And as with most great ideas, the doubters were wrong.
Why do you think most people came?
There are thousands of reasons, one for every colonist here. What does any pilgrim seek? Usually, happiness. Finding the thing that eludes them, the thing to fulfill them. While we cannot promise they will find it, we can facilitate the search.
Fuck.
Why do you think most people came?
While we cannot promise they will find it, we can facilitate the search.
It looks like a melting pot around here.
The Nexus is home to several initiative species. Many came ahead of the Arks. The hope is that this station will one day serve as the governing body in Andromeda. Though I'm not sure what they were thinking, lumping Krogan into the mix. As a Solarian, my kind tend to have a low opinion of them. Nothing I've seen here has changed that.
As director of the initiative, are you in charge around here or what?
If the others would allow me, they don't see me as the rightful successor.
So how does anything get done?
In theory, Kesh handles the Nexus's physical operations, Kandros runs the militia, and Addison manages colonial affairs. I oversee all of it. In practice, we argue, debate, and yell at each other until a decision is made. If we're lucky. It is maddening.
What's their problem with you?
I am not Jean Garson. Our founder was charismatic, eccentric, larger than life. Traits I cannot hope to mimic. She and her inner circle perished in the Scourge, some at the hands of the Exiles, some never made it out of stasis. I was deputy assistant for revenue management. Then all 7 leaders above me died. I was next in line for the role.
So, you're an accountant?
Don't let that fool you. We are all capable of more than we know. When I was young, I was fascinated by the idea of exploring space. Life had its detours and I went a different direction. Then I heard about the initiative and saw my chance to try the path not taken. While I may not be setting foot on new worlds, my authority can ensure that you do.
Right. Sorry.
I do not believe for a second. Okay, all of the leadership died, but it sounds like that was only one person. You're telling me that there isn't even a vice, whatever this guy is. Let's just say president. There's no vice president. There was just one dude, and the next most qualified person was an accountant. They didn't have this mapped out. On the off chance, on the very unlikely chance that they encounter something. He was 8th. Alright, I'll allow it. He still seems like a terrible choice. I love him. How many people died then?
Any more information you can give me on the missing Arks?
No, and that is the distressing part. The Asari, Turian, and Solarian Arks are completely unaccounted for. If they had the same problems with the Scourge that we did, I fear the worst. Should you find any clues, Please investigate. Without the other arcs, the promise of the initiative can never be fulfilled.
Are there any other arcs we should expect?
We had hoped Quarians would be part of the first wave, but before departure in 2185, we got word they had technical problems with their ship. It seems they're also bringing along Drell, Hanar, and other species as well. Managing all of their biological needs caused complications. We won't see them for some time to come.
What do I need to consider in making a planet viable?
Assuming the planet supports life, an outpost is critical. People like a roof over their heads, and you'll want to eliminate any hostile threats. Whether that's the Cat or other terrors lurking in Helios, colonists being murdered on sight can be discouraging. Also, scouting and mapping terrain is a priority for any Pathfinder. And don't forget forward stations. You'll want those.
What can you tell me about forward stations?
I was afraid you'd ask. It's mostly what the engineers tell me. A forward station allows mining, equipment repairs, and resupply for field teams. I mean, who wouldn't want that? But seeing as how every colonization effort has failed, it's just theory at the moment. You get to test it out, Ryder.
Bye.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
Of course, as you pointed out, we need each other. Our futures depend on each other's success.
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
So there's Big Brothers still going on around the world, right? People trapped in houses. And they're just telling... They haven't even told some of them about any of this stuff going on outside. Is there something just fucking happen here? Did I miss something? Where am I going? This way?
All personnel, be aware
How messed
of
up
any
is that?
suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
Look at
All
this.
empty seats.
Yeah, you know, it just makes you think about
And
family,
we would
right? It's a
hear
good
them
thing.
sitting down because
It's a
the
good thing.
first eviction we heard people woo, right?
Unless the house is now soundproof.
All of a sudden.
Well, but
That's
they would let
cool.
We would
us
have
see
seen
the
it on
audience.
TV.
Yeah, we would have seen
Because
them
there
behind
was no one in
her.
the audience.
That's true. So I thought the whole entire building would be like
Because
soundproof.
no, we can hear the audience.
Yeah, like it's weird.
Yeah.
But...
Maybe they don't
It's so
trust us.
strange.
Yeah.
We're living in a set.
Yeah. That's fair.
I know.
It's
It's not a house.
It's like we're little like doll people.
I
Polly
envisioned this
Pocket.
as an actual house. I didn't envision it as a set. And then I came here, I'm like, oh, we're living in a set. Yeah.
Please stop.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
I feel like last year was the
So I feel like I heard it.
Did you just say please stop talking? What does he say there?
This as an actual house. I didn't envision it as a set. And then I came here, I'm like, oh, we're living in a set. Yeah.
Please stop.
I knew that was coming.
Please stop talking. Oh my god, that's fucking terrifying. What the fuck? So they're talking about where there weren't live audience crowds there because of the quarantine. Why haven't they given them information? Why are they still in there? I mean, I guess they are quarantined, but the problem is that they're at the mercy of a production crew. What if the production crew get sick and then have to go home? So dumb. So weird, man. How scary is that? German one, apparently they're telling them today. Telling them today about whatever the fuck is going on, the coronavirus stuff. Isn't it a house? What do you mean? That's not where I'm supposed to be going. Oh, here, straight ahead. Oh, that's where I just came from, isn't it?
Engineering update. We are working on accessing more power from the Hyperion. All non-relevant repair requests are currently on hold.
Is there any crew there? Well, yeah, there has to be crew there. I'm glad they don't know anything. It makes the show actually good. Alright, well, that's fucked up. Psychopath.
Something I can help you with?
It said I had to come
That's
and
all.
speak to you again.
Thanks
I
for
don't
your
know why.
time.
Of course.
What's the difference between a set and a house if there are both rooms with a roof? You're the fucking dumbest person I've ever met in my entire life. It makes me sad. And that's just a straight up... Can't. I don't have the energy to even answer that question. I'm going to move straight the fuck on. Yeah, dead set. You remember dead set, Spikey? It's literally what's happening right there.
Welcome back, Sarah Ryder. Please select a topic.
What does it want me to do? Is it above me? Oh, you? Am I talking to you?
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine. My arms got the brunt of it.
Stuff exploding like this happen often?
Back right after the mutiny, we had a lot of this happening. But not lately.
I wasn't there during the mutiny.
Lucky. I thought we were done with this, honestly. That maybe I was just being paranoid.
You know what they say. It's not paranoia.
If someone is out to get you, yeah. Third time this week. It's getting worse. First one was small stuff. This one could have hurt bad if I'd been closer.
That's not good. Sorry. Understatement.
Yeah. And now I have more repairs.
Whoever's doing this has to be stopped before someone gets seriously hurt.
That's what I'm trying to do. But I'm an engineer, not a PI. I've scanned all the potential sabotage areas I can think of. But I don't know who to trust anymore.
Sounds like a lot went down before the Hyperion docked.
Yeah, I guess. Wait. That's it. You can't possibly be involved in this. You weren't even here during the mutiny. Would you, if you have time? Maybe you could help me. If they start hitting critical systems.
Is this a side quest? Is this a goddamn side quest? I'm not doing any side quests. How do I know what's a side quest and what isn't? This is a side quest.
I have other things to do. Maybe later.
Okay. See you around.
Bye, bitch.
Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once.
Oh, here we are. Speak with Sam on the Hyperion. How the fuck do I get there?
Find out why. Be careful.
Fuck being on Big Brother, dude. It seems like a little unethical not to tell them what's going on. Because then they're not in charge of their own health anymore. Like, how much have they signed away on that waiver? You know? They're relying on other people's cleanliness
We know the problem is more widespread
to
than
bring
we
them
thought. We're
food or
working to
whatever.
fix it.
It's cash
That's all.
from ragtags.
There you are. Hope the others haven't been giving you a hard time. There's a lot that needs doing. At least with the Hyperion hooked up and feeding us power, my team and I can get more work done.
I noticed there aren't a lot of Krogan around.
Tan, ask him why most of my people left. He'll have opinions. I can tell you this much. When the mutiny happened, a deal was made. My clan were supposed to settle matters and, in return, get more say in the initiative.
Did the deal go through?
The clan held up their part, but Tan had a meltdown when he found out we wanted more say around here. Then Addison's assistant, Spender, pretended he never made the deal in the first place. It was a mess, but I don't blame my people for walking out. We're done being used.
With your clan gone, why did you stay?
It's complicated. The station and my clan both need me here.
What sort of problems have you seen on the Nexus?
Situation's gone to shit pretty much sums it up. There's arcs missing. Some idiots tried to mutiny and take over, then more idiots offended my clan, so they left. And to top it all off, the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, was killed.
What happened to Gian Garson?
Killed in the Scourge disaster. Her and a bunch of the other leaders. Tan might know more.
And I thought the Hyperion had it bad when we arrived. Anything else?
The outposts aren't happening because we don't have resources or people, so Addison's more uptight than ever. And let's not forget how badly the station was damaged on arrival. But that's a detail, according to some. My team and I are repairing what we can. If we don't get materials soon, things will go downhill. Fast.
When we left the Milky Way, the Krogan were still dealing with the genophage.
Right. The genophage. A little gift to our people from the Solarians thousands of years ago. That sterility virus they infected us with left most of our children stillborn. Only 1 in 1,000 survive.
It's like an exposition sentences between two people that know everything about the genophage. They wouldn't even need to discuss this. Like, the genophage wouldn't even be... Like, it's been 1,000 years since the genophage, right? Didn't they say? Like, it would barely even be a thing. It's not like coronavirus that's happening right now. It would be this thing that you just know innately about the Krogan. You wouldn't be like, oh, the Krogan still have genophage. Like, it would just... It's dumb. Obviously, they still have the genophage. If it had been cured, everyone would know about it. It would be a fucking ginormous deal. And then when they do it, I hate it in TV, movies and stuff, when they do this. Yes, the genophage. A disease, and then explain exactly what it is to you, even though everyone knows what it is. So weird. I mean, they have to do it in this because they have to account for people who have never played Mass Effect 1 to 3. Some people, probably a lot of people, played this without ever playing Mass Effect 1 to 3, but still, it's weird. It's weird when I've just played all 3 of them.
No wonder your people have such a problem with Solarians.
Some wounds never heal. Not that my ancestors didn't provoke it. They did try to conquer the galaxy. The Solarians were forced to respond. And it's not fair to blame it all on them either. The Solarians developed the virus, but it was the Turians who deployed it. I'm hoping that's all in the past. Plenty of blame to go around, but Andromeda is about new beginnings. My people need that more than most.
What about the Krogan here in Andromeda?
There's no cure for it. But my clan was starting to show mutation against the virus. A natural defense. During the trip to get here, Krogan underwent gene therapies to enhance the mutation while we were in stasis.
So you used those 600 years to your advantage. Gave the adaptation more time to develop.
Yeah. It's still early, but I think we made a dent.
Huh?
Our scientists say we've improved viability to almost 4%, which is a lot better than what we had. Beyond all the statistics, it means more Krogan children will live. It's the only way my people have a future out here.
So there's a 4% more chance, higher chance of a child not dying stillborn, the Krogan at the moment.
What kind of work do you do as superintendent?
I was part of the team that originally designed and built this place. I keep the station functional, or as functional as possible, considering.
Nothing more for now.
Later. My crew's working on it. We've moved the ops center to the top of our priority list.
I don't even know how I got here.
Docking procedures are now complete.
How the fuck do I get out of here? The tree? How the fuck do I get to the Hyperion? Oh, under here? Yes.
Engineering update. We are working on accessing more
The female. The female of the species. Who you want? God, I hate having to hold
Hey
buttons
there.
down.
You okay? Those guys really grilled you. And Addison. First Pathfinder they've seen in over a year. All she can do is question your competence?
What's happening here? Everyone put your
3D glasses on to experience the full immersive Mass Effect Andromeda.
Yeah, meeting Addison was interesting.
She doesn't know you. I do, and you're doing fine.
I appreciate it.
I worked out logistics with Director Tan. They're giving us a ship and crew. He said their best is taking care of it.
I still need to head back to the Ark and check in with Sam.
Sounds good. While you're there, maybe see how your brother's doing.
Oh yeah, I forgot I have a fucking twin brother. What's up, bear that cares? Me old mucker, me old lad. I feel like I've done nothing this stream in the game. Like, I've spoken to 2 people, and all I've done is rant and cry about coronavirus and Herobrine. I've achieved nothing. Didn't even get to shoot a gun. Which is by far the strongest point this game has so far. What did Herobrine do? Well, maybe you can go and visit him in his cell block, for he is on death row. He can tell you himself.
Hello, Sarah. Welcome back to Sam Node. I've adjusted my connection to your implant. The headache you experienced before shouldn't reoccur.
Yeah, what was that about? You said we need to discuss something confidential?
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best we speak alone.
Yeah, I feel like this is... You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition should have been the main thing that they thought about before they left on this expedition.
Sam, if we're going to work together, you can't keep hiding things from me.
Apologies. I am simply following your father's wishes.
What was he keeping secret?
My true capabilities. Alec overrode the implant's safety protocols. It allows me unrestricted access to the Pathfinder's physiology.
And that's me now.
And only you. I can act as a force multiplier, dramatically enhancing your motor and neural skills when required. Alec called them profiles. They provide unique tactical augmentation during combat. Your father preferred to keep this fact to himself.
Keeping things like this secret just makes everyone suspicious, like you're up to something.
Alec didn't think others would understand. He viewed it as a symbiotic relationship, benefiting us both.
What do you get out of this?
Though I'm artificial in design, I am fully sentient, far beyond what even the Initiative understands.
I don't follow. You're an AI, so what's different?
I am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
That's pretty amazing.
But beyond what many people will accept, your father knew some would fear it.
Yeah, he's got a point. So, what does this mean for the 2 of us?
I find myself in an unusual position. Though I had access to your father's experiences, there is a gap in my understanding.
How so?
He placed a block on portions of my memory array.
Why?
Perhaps so when you asked me what his plan was, I wouldn't know.
For the
and
story.
Dad strikes again.
But not without recourse. The further you explore as a Pathfinder, the more blocks will be removed. Perhaps you should begin in your father's quarters. In the meantime, unless you have more questions, your new ship awaits.
Thanks.
What the fuck am I looking at? Soldier. Oh wait, I'm an adept. Adept rank 1. Okay. Journal. Codex. Inventory. Skills. Combat skills. What the fuck am I looking at? I have 3 points. Spend. Oh, okay. But I should spend it in... I'll go back. Escape. Spend it in biotics. Throw. Nova. Shockwave. Backlash. Singularity. Lance. Barrier. Offensive biotics. Containment. Just like real life. Primes the target for combo detonations. Hold the button, drags the target along with the user. Combine with the throw to hurl a held target. Done. Force pull. Throw. I can combine them now. Somehow. Okay. I don't know. Check. Combat. Maybe I'll just put 1 point into assault rifles. Still got 1 point left somehow. Combat, you need a primer and then a detonator. But you don't have to do it yourself. Your teammates can also prime and detonate. What? What do you mean prime? You tap the button, primes them, hold the button. No? How do you detonate? Oh. 1 and then do 2 and then that detonates it? Is the combo the detonation? You need a skill that is a detonator. Alright, okay, yeah. And can I upgrade guns here or not? I've got 2 pistols. The Charger and the Predator. But I can't equip this. Where do I do all the equipment and stuff then? Foxhound. Oh, also, am I seeing this? Rockapole?
Our Twitch baby is due next month, Brad Wink.
What's up, Rockapole? Twitch baby next month. Alright, we'll start thinking about a name. Thanks for the 8 months, dude. How you doing? Papanchi, what's going on? Foxhound says, I'm going to attempt to get some exercise in the zombie apocalypse. Wait, are you going to a gym? Are you insane? Are gyms not closed? Where do you live? For gun upgrading, making new upgrades, you do that on a separate part in something you get a little later. Okay, so really I just don't need to worry about it. No, just outdoors. Can I get some oh, you're just running around outside? It still seems crazy. I don't know why anyone is going outside. I've never saved the game. They are for now in some state. They should be closed everywhere. Like every single thing that is optional should no longer be an option. Go to your ship. Where is that? Most gyms have been closed. Yeah, good. Not sure what took them so long. I don't know, man. Is this the way? Where do I go? Here? Do I go up there or go through this door? Some rebellious pub owners are staying open despite the lockdown. Why is that legal? Surely that's illegal. Take their license away. They're all still open here in the UK. You should know that. Why should I know that? Are you my captain? Captain, my
Ryder.
captain?
You're not on the bridge, Captain?
We powered it down. Can't afford to waste energy. Though Cryo Bay and Sam Node are exempt. And I told them to keep their hands off Alec's quarters. You have access now.
Thanks.
Hey, sorry about your father. He was really good at what he did. Just not so good at working with people. He was right about going planetside, though.
I miss him. He was difficult.
No need to sugarcoat it. He could be a pain in the ass.
He and I had our disagreements, that's for sure. Anyway, here's hoping you and I get along better. If there's anything else I can help with, let me know.
Know your role, bitch. There she is. What's that guy doing? You work at a restaurant and you just went to work and the boss was like, do you want to go home? And I ran to the door. Nice. A lot of businesses can't claim insurance unless they've been told to shut down. I don't know how I feel about that. It's a weird one, man, because it's coming at the cost of potentially people's lives. But then I guess a lot of businesses will struggle to come back from this. And they need the insurance for it. Oh, man. What a shitty position we're all in. We are all Quarians now, that's true. In the States, they're still open for takeout, but mandated not to allow seated service. That seems fair. I don't know what to do about takeout food. Like, I'm tempted to get some takeout food tonight, but I'm like, is that dumb? Or should I be supporting the business? I don't know. I don't know what the rules are. Such a fucking weird position that we're all in. We're still in the starting part of the game. I haven't done anything today, Peachy, and I'm so annoyed. I haven't played the game yet. I'm just so distracted and I keep talking and I don't know why any of you are still here. Are you not just fucking getting annoyed with me? Because Broyce is an idiot and hasn't made it illegal, so no one can claim insurance. I see. Well, that's frustrating. But claim insurance from who? The government. What insurance is this? I don't understand how business works, really. Small businesses and things. I feel stressed out now, yeah. Takeout seems safe to me, but how can it be? How can you know that? I had takeout on Sunday. I've been fine for what it's worth. Okay, well I guess I'll just go back in time and order takeout from the same takeout as your place on Sunday. So weird. What are you talking about, Rensha? It's just a weird risk, man. We have non-contact delivery. You order the food, they bring it to an agreed location, and then they leave. And then you wait for 72 hours for the disease to not be on what you're about to touch. It's fine for me. Paid in advance, left outside the door. But there's still coronavirus on the food, on the packaging, on the bag. Am I living in a fucking alternate reality where there isn't a coronavirus for some of you and there is for me? What's happening here? If you show up 5 minutes late, the disease is legally allowed to leave. Government insurance for small business states that essentially if it's possible to still be open, you don't close, you don't get anything for it. Super annoying. Okay, so Boris Johnson wants us all to die. That's great. I almost feel like it would have been better if Theresa May was in charge. Now, I don't know anything about politics, but I do know that she was type 1 diabetic, and I feel like she'd been a little more... She'd probably be a little bit more afraid. Actually, no, she wouldn't, because she would just have private healthcare and wouldn't give a fuck. Safety standards regarding food are really strict where I live. Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything, does it? I have the virus. It's not that bad. You're a liar. I'm not talking to you anymore. So, because Boris and the government have made it mandatory to close, they can't without losing lots of money. Yeah, that's annoying, man. So wipe it down, then enjoy the food, same as any shopping you need. But what I'm saying is it's an unnecessary risk. This is what I'm saying. Like, is takeout an unnecessary risk? I have food in the fridge. But how long do I have that food in the fridge? What if I haven't got any food in 6 months, and that I could have eaten that tin of food that I'm going to eat tonight? Such a weird. This is what I'm saying. It's a weird and awkward position to be in. They would have shut that fucking thing down, to be honest, the skeletal looking cunt. Yeah, but she is autoimmune, so she's a higher risk person. You know? Okay, I don't know if I have the actual virus. I will ban you. Everyone wears latex gloves and has hairnets on, at the bare minimum if they do so much as work in the same space as food. But here's the thing, you don't know what you're touching. You don't know if something... So some food gets delivered to your place of business that came from somebody who touched it, who isn't symptomatic but accidentally touched the box. That box went onto the delivery driver's hand who brought it to the restaurant. That restaurant person put it in all the food. That food went out to all those houses. Like, I just don't know where to draw the line. Like, I went to the shop last night and bought a bunch of food. And I'm like picking up stuff going like, this might have it on it. This might have it on it. Like, you just don't know. You just have to hope. I just have to hope that I came home and didn't bring it into my house. I was like, do I buy a load of stuff and leave it in the corner for 72 hours, then pick the bag up and put all the stuff in the cupboards? It's 7 days for plastic. It's over, dude. There's no way. It's just like, there's just such a Hail Mary. There's just such a hope. Like, well, guess I'll order this food. Hope that it's not covered in coronavirus. People who have to work, we still don't have time to cook, so we get takeout. Yeah. But I mean, getting to takeout is almost no different to going to the store and buying food anyway. Like, we still have to live. It's so annoying. We still have to go and get supplies. We've got to order stuff in. We've got to go to the local stores and buy things. It's all the same. That's where the risk is, isn't it? People going to the gym and people going to, like, pubs and stuff are insane, as far as I'm concerned. It just doesn't make any sense. You don't need to do that. We do need to go and buy food. We do need to go and buy, like, supplies, you know, cleaning supplies and shit. If we're going to be living in our houses on top of each other. It was hard since all the grocery stores are out of stock and a lot of food over here. Yeah, I haven't experienced that in my town yet, but I'm sure it's coming. I don't know if I don't want to go mad and like buy up all the local stores of stuff, but I also am like, I get it. I saw a woman in the grocery store wiping down everything she put in her basket. Well, there's just no need to do that. Wipe it down when you get home. Can you wipe it down when you get home? Why do it when you're in the shop? It's a waste of time. Did you just put it in the basket? Did you wipe the basket down? Now you're going to walk up to the cashier, hand over money, put your card in the machine. You wiping the machine down? Wiping your card? Like, now you got to wipe down your coat. You got to wipe down your hands. You got to wipe down the packet of thing that you're taking the wipes out of. It's fucking crazy. For some people, coronavirus spreading to others is like internet responsibility culture. They just don't care. Well, everyone thinks that it doesn't matter because they're just going to get the flu and they'll get over it. I'm one of those people. I'll probably just get it. I'll feel like shit for a couple of weeks and then I'll be over it, just like the real flu. It's dangerous, but not like like completely deadly. But if I get coronavirus, I'm going to pass it to Emma, who's type 1 diabetic. And she's high risk as fuck, dude. If she gets normal flu, I think she might have to go to the hospital anyway because she needs to have someone regulating her blood sugar levels and stuff. She can't, if she's like sick and can't eat, she has to go to hospital. If she's just got a stomach bug. Her immune system is pretty fucked because of it, because it's an autoimmune disease. Her immune system is already weird. If she gets it, she's a much higher risk of death. And so then she has to go to the hospital, straight down to ground zero. If my wife dies because some idiot went to the fucking pub, I'll kill that person. There's only one person on this entire planet that I can stand being around for longer than a few hours. Of every single person on this entire planet, there's only one person I can stand being around. And who can stomach being around me for an exposed amount of time. Okay? And if she gets fucking straight up murdered by someone because they went to the fucking pub because, oh yeah, I'll be alright. I will track back exactly, oh, I bought that, that's what got that to Emma, and that person got it from that person put it onto that packaging because we ordered this thing, and that thing came from him, that guy went there, that guy gave it to that delivery guy, he shook hands with him, the night before he was in the pub, drinking booze with his mates, laughing and joking about, I'll find that person, and I will kill them slow. Because at that point I have nothing left to lose. Super annoying. Super frustrates me when people come in here. Couple people have come in and been like, oh, it's okay, it's fine. No, it's not. Okay? It's fine for you. It's fine for literally me. My physical body will probably be fine. So fucking annoying. So irresponsible. And it's just disgusting. The way people have reacted to this. Oh, I don't care. No, I can still go to the gym. It's only the flu. Hasn't even killed that many people. The flu has killed more people. Fucking idiots. Genuinely makes me angry. We must protect Emma. PG wants me to press the button and calm down. Alright. 2, 3, 4.
Shepard is not a man.
5.
10,000 years.
6. 7.
You underestimate the power of the dark side.
8.
I want to die.
9. 10.
Look, man, you know, Brad's a shit stain.
What's up, Evanders? Oh my god, more. Gabip.
Bruh.
Galimbo. Femur.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite channel on Twitch.
Aston.
We have to go back, Kate. We have to go back!
Alright, let's speak to Captain Dunn. Because I'm pretty fucking done with you lot in the Twitch chat right now. No, you're
Now
wrong.
that the Hyperion is docked, what will you do?
Normally, I'd supervise thawing out the colonists, but that's been put on hold. I hear you're the one helping resolve the issue. Good luck with that.
If someone had told you that you'd be in the Andromeda cluster even 5 years ago.
Are you kidding me? I'd have laughed them out of the quadrant. Although the way things are now isn't exactly what I was hoping for either. We all knew there was a possibility on arrival of less than ideal circumstances. When you sign up, You hope for the best
Staring
and
straight
plan
forward.
for the worst.
When you sign up, you plan for the best. Plan for the... What did she say? Jesus Christ. What the...
Why did you join the initiative? We're a long way from home.
How could I not? I love my job. Coming here, all this, it was just a logical extension of what I already do. Sailing through new stars, discovering new worlds. What self-respecting explorer could pass that up?
Hey, bye.
Thanks for the talk.
All right. I request to
Know your
submit
role and
administrators
shut
to
your
harass
mouth.
and people to wake up. I'd better get to it. Good luck out there.
Okay, goodbye. See you later. Hope you have a nice time. How do I get onto the fucking ship? I didn't want to know about anything that you just said. I just want to know how to get onto that motherfucking ship. Won't somebody let me do the main mission, please? I just want to do the main mission. Hello?
What's up, super meds? There's some stairs here. Oh no, I'm on them. Fuck.
Hello? Somebody had to tell me how to get onto the ship. Is it this one?
Pathfinder, Captain Dunn said to seal your father's cabin from anyone but you. It's open now.
Oh, thank you. I'll take the sidearm, thank you.
Your father's first sidearm, a memento of his early Alliance service.
Come on, man.
I bet that saw plenty of action.
Alec's first kill occurred in combat during the First Contact War.
Oh.
Back when Turians were the enemy. Crazy times.
Nice fucking streaming setup, dude. Still not enough screens for a D&D stream, though.
Sam? What was that?
An eidetic trigger related to your father and the portions of my memory array he locked.
What triggered it?
Alec tied it to your progression as Pathfinder, not to a location. Puzzling as it may be, my programming is clear. Locating more of these triggers will unlock the memories. One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Yeah. I know what.
The coffee machine Mom got for Dad. He was so busy designing you. Needed the caffeine.
I did not realize I owed my existence to a bean.
Well,
and now you know what humility feels like.
I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. So, basically, he's locked my memories because he knows that this is a video game. And he's going to let me have them piece by piece. Why's he got a fucking Normandy? Nothing to say about the Normandy, huh? You fucking piece of shit. Disrespectful.
Printed books.
Reproductions of Lewis and Clark's journals, detailing their expedition in the 19th century.
Explains Dad's interest. They were Pathfinders too.
He's literally just, like, he knows that we're in a video game, so he's going to let me have the memories as I progress as a Pathfinder throughout the video game, so that at the exact right moment, I get the correct exposition or narrative moment, because for some reason, Father knew.
What's on here, Sam?
Your father's personal logs. Several of them are encrypted.
Alright, let's fucking go. No video game today for me, just this.
The day is finally here. We're pushing off from Earth. We'll jump through a few relays first, then we hunker down for the long trip across dark space. It's daunting thinking about all the hopes and dreams aboard the Hyperion. I certainly have my own. I wasn't the husband or father I should have been. Here's hoping 600 years can change a man.
Oh, look at that.
Sam, this is a reminder about Dr. Liara Tassoni. She's an Asari archaeologist I corresponded with a few years back. She's got experience studying ancient cultures. Make sure the team gets her research. Could be useful in Andromeda.
Liara Tassoni, huh? She studied the Protheans. When my team used to dig up artifacts, we'd debate her work. She had some pretty controversial theories, as I recall. Never gained much traction.
I have loaded Dr. Tassoni's research onto data pads.
Oh yeah, that's all she did. She fucking didn't save the whole fucking world. Didn't save the entire fucking world like 2 weeks ago. From the Citadel. From, Saren.
Hello, Alec.
The fucking
This
archaeologist.
is Dr. Tassoni. I'm flattered you contacted me. Most scientists dismiss my work, but I'm young and Asari, and they are getting older. So we will see who has the final word. In the meantime, I'm happy to pass along my research. I hope your team finds it useful. Hello, Alec. I received your message. I must say the thought of exploring another galaxy has my head spinning. I am honestly not sure how people could survive a trip like that. And anyway, I could not bear to leave the Milky Way behind. There is so much about the Protheans I still hope to learn here. So much potential wisdom to tap. I wish you much good luck and future success.
All she wants to tap, Shepard?
Dunn's agreed to a scouting mission on Habitat 7. I'm gearing up now. I'm worried about Scott. Dr. Tapero says he'll be fine, but he's my son. How can I not worry? I hate to leave him like this. It's these moments when you wish you told your children you love them more often. Or ever. Which brings me to the tough part. Kids, if anything happens to me, there are things you're gonna find out. I hope you'll understand.
Okay.
That log is not currently accessible. Unlocking my memory array may enable it.
Uh-huh. The RA is robotic, yeah. I think that's on purpose though, isn't it? She's supposed to be... That's just how she speaks. I don't dislike it. How the fuck do I get on my goddamn ship? God damn. So angry. Is that not how I got on the fucking ship? That's how I fucking came through last time. Where the fuck do I go? Stupid. Let me on my fucking ship. How the fuck do I get on this fucking... Worst game of all time. Worst game all time. Go to marker. The marker is... here. And then it moved. And then it moved. Now it's back through here, but this is where I came from before. This takes me back into the place. Oh my god, I can go to different locations. Oh my god. I thought this was a fucking two-way trip. Okay, so I can go to operations, cryo bay, and the docking bay. Fucking Christ. Why didn't you tell me that when I was in the fucking thing? Terrible Twitch
Ready
chat.
to see what Tan gave us?
Backseat
I
gained
hear
literally
something
everything
special.
but anything I need.
Pathfinder en route. How's the ship?
In final checks, looking great.
We won't be long. The way things are going, we'll be on our own out there.
In other words, we're making this up as we go.
We used to call that tactical improvisation. But at least we'll be doing it in style. They call her the Tempest.
This game's Normandy.
Let's go take a closer look.
Let's pick it up a bit, people. We're 14 months late. So you're the one who's making everything happen. Vetra. Vetra Nix. Initiative Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything in between. Are we ready? The sooner we get out of here, the better.
You're coming with us?
Yes. Otherwise, there's no way they're letting this ship off the station.
Yeah. Let's go see the rest of Helios.
Hold it, hold it! You're not going anywhere.
Damn it.
What?
Whatever happened, it wasn't me. I just got here.
Director Addison wants to see a complete report of the Tempest's supplies, munitions, and crew.
Director Tan overruled Addison.
The ship's loaded out with equipment for outpost discovery, squarely under Director Addison's purview.
Seen you around. Ben, right? Came here with a family, didn't you? Son still in cryo? I could pull some strings, get him to the front of the line.
Really?
Yeah, really.
They told me he wasn't essential, but I miss him.
I know. I got family too, Ben.
It's done. Addison's gonna kill me.
Thank goodness. For a sec, I thought I was going to have to deal with Addison again.
And no one wants that. All things considered, it was an easy ask. And right now, you need people tearing down obstacles, not putting up more.
Finally, someone who cares about doing stuff and not just talking about it.
Everything's state-of-the-art. Labs, sensors, exploration gear. Plus her crew, of course. The best in their field.
Good to see you're looking so well, Sarah.
The engine core is based on the Ark's Odyssey drive.
It runs a hell of a lot quieter.
That's Gil Brody. Engineer, mechanic, all-around wrench jockey. We call this the research room. There's space for upgrading equipment, gathering intel.
Router engaged. Securing connection to Tempest.
Welcome aboard, Sam. And Ryder, of course.
All run by Suvi Anwar, our science officer. Your quarters are below. Plenty of space up here to get everyone together. It's all yours. She's light, stealthy, and the fastest ship in her class.
It's really going to be something, isn't it?
I haven't even shown you the best part. When you're ready to fly, head over to the bridge. Our pilot should have everything good to go.
Heck yeah!
Better head to the bridge when we're ready to go.
Yeah, it's a fucking nice looking ship. Holy
The meeting
shit.
room. You can make vid calls from the central table, or just get the crew together.
Looks like that movie Elysium. Remember that? Okay, go to the bridge, he says. Okay, I guess I will go to the bridge. Let's go.
We call this the research room. You can run research projects and coordinate with the Nexus from here.
Pathfinder, check this toy.
Oh my god, I don't want to speak to you, Liam. What do you want?
Seems like we're forever racing, but there's always time to check out new toys. Useful ones.
I'm all about what's
Racing?
useful.
I haven't done anything for 3 hours.
Oh, this is. Especially if you grabbed anything from Habitat 7. Raw minerals, tech, doesn't matter. The research station will strip that stuff down, give you options.
Options are good. We need more of those. For everybody.
Yeah, well, everybody should be so lucky. This tech is aces. If the best we get is what we make, still the best. Check it out.
R&D terminal. Research, development. Select research to unlock new blueprints. Give me that N7 chest. Ah. Lame. So I have 30, so I can't afford anything in here. It's 100. I can't fucking see anything because this is in the goddamn way. Augmentations. Aerial lubricant. That's what you need when you join the Mile High Club. Start development on the M8 Avenger. Wait. Yes? Fuck it. Do that. Do something. Are you sure you want to develop an M8 Avenger? It will be added to your inventory. Confirm. Yes. Enter. Yes. Developed successfully and added to your inventory. But I don't know where my inventory fucking is in this game. I get
Our
to
tech
it here.
lab is an engineer's dream. It's perfect for any delicate technical work.
Wonder how fast that engine core clocks in.
That's the biolab. We can grow plants for food and oxygen, keep any specimen safe.
Specimens.
Hey.
Like a glove. What's up, Emo Tarzan? My son, coming in with 11 months. Good to see you, old buddy.
Departure trajectory locked, Nexus Control. Ah, time for introductions. You must be Ryder, Kalojath. A pleasure to be here, and to meet you, of course. I'll be piloting the Tempest at your word. Quite the ship, but it'll take a Pathfinder's guidance to see us through Helios.
Plenty of dangers out there, but I'll do my best to avoid them.
That's reassuring. Wouldn't want to lose my finest work to that angry cloud. I was test pilot for the Tempest's early prototypes. I admit, I'm itching to see how she performs out here.
So, how do I...
The console syncs with your implant. Just swipe, touch a destination here, and the nav system calculates everything. Very efficient.
It was optimized for a Pathfinder.
Everything's secure, if you're ready.
Is anyone ready for something this big?
We signed on for the big stuff when we came to Andromeda.
All right. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Command access is transferring successfully.
Science and monitoring stations look fine. Lexi's reporting in.
Helm is green. Gil reports the drive core is online.
This is it, Ryder. The Tempest is yours, unless you've got something to say for the log.
Yeah. My name is Ryder-chan, and we got this.
Things seem bad, but we've already beaten the odds, and we'll beat them again. You know it, I know it, so let's show them what we've got.
Nexus Control, this is the Tempest, ident 2527, prepping to depart.
Fucking looks like Stingray, doesn't it?
Departure vector verified, Tempest. Godspeed, Pathfinder.
Bye, bitches. Let's fucking go.
To Eos, then.
Oh.
What would have been our Habitat 1.
2 failed outposts put an end to that idea.
Maybe we can turn things around. Calo, take us in.
System Pythias. Andromeda Initiative Habitat 1. Designated Eos.
Oh my god!
It was supposed to be an easy first step. Until no one else showed and we got clobbered. Twice.
Why has Sam altered frequency detection?
What are we hearing, Sam?
There is a signal, Pathfinder. I recommend an immediate examination of EOS.
Hello? Oh my god, the
A
scanning
mirror
is
of the
back.
signal on Habitat 7. Possible atmospheric manipulation.
Is that possible?
Well,
Yeah.
find out.
It took us literally 45 in-game weeks to get here and 44 out-of-game weeks to get here. Can I please... What is this? No, I don't want this. Get this off. Unequip this right now. Unequip this right now. What the fuck is happening? What the fuck is going on? That's more like it. Hell yeah. Oh my god. What am I doing? Mods. Ban that man. AR magazine on that bitch. Oh my god. Click the thing you want to click, Bradley. Good luck. Oh. Pistol. Oh my god, I can't see what any of it does. 9% pistol damage. Hell yeah. Pistol magazine. Pistol receiver. Pistol clip size, 37%. Pistol penetration damage. Penetration damage. Scope accuracy. Now, well, there was plenty of ammo around. I'll go with that. This I want deselected. I don't. It's okay. There's nothing else I can put on this. This is fine. This is the old Shep loadout. Look at that. The OG Mass Effect 1 Shep loadout. Fuck yeah, boy. Initiative armor chest. No mods. Okay. Ammunitions. Incendiary ammo. That's all we need. Shield capacitors. Confirm loadout, apparently. Clicked it anyway. Away we go.
Setting up.
Ready, Freddy?
Hope we're all that ready. Callow? Alright.
Integrating search area from
How long
Sam.
have I been streaming
How he
for?
pulled
It's
that
time to
mystery
begin the
signal through
stream.
storms, I have no idea.
Multisensory neural collation. Amazing.
Factory fresh across the board. Spinning up the compensators.
You're already tuning the displays.
We'll get a better read on this pass than the Nexus has had in months.
What?
I said a lot of people have their hopes pinned on us. They gave up on EOS. Can't blame them. Expected a golden world, instead they saw their friends die. Never know how that'll affect. Sorry. You okay?
It's time for an adventure.
This is exactly why we came. New galaxy, a new ship. I can't wait to get both a little dirty.
Pathfinder, the Tempest checks out. We're good.
Take us down.
You have no idea how long I've wanted a Pathfinder to say that.
Core is hot.
Shields holding, adjusting entry.
We got this, right?
Hell.
There. Set us down at this nav point.
Welcome to Dustvale.
How
Wow,
to
this
even
is exactly
start?
how the north of
Reports
Dustvale
state
looks.
this planet suffers deadly storms that are contaminated by radiation from the Scourge.
Nice.
EO's deployment was incomplete due to environmental hazards and ultimately hostile encounters.
Plus, no Pathfinder. If EOS is like Habitat 7, that signal we scan must be connected with the atmosphere.
Ooh.
We could use the outpost antenna to track it down. Let's get the power back. Door's getting emergency power, but it's code locked.
Site 1 issued individual security codes. Each outpost self-organizes and sets its own protocol.
Just say we can't open it without codes.
We can't open it without codes.
They must have known these
Ooh, look
wouldn't
at that.
last in these conditions.
Look at that
They
ship,
didn't
mate.
have a Pathfinder.
Look at that
do now.
fucking
We'll
ship,
make EOS a
though.
home.
What's up, boys? You followed me up, huh? Can you jump in this game? Does anyone know if Streamer can jump? Can Streamer jump in the game? We get in this shuttle. Where is everybody? Wait, why are we here? What was the mission? Why are we still here? Just to shiver. EOS colonization failed because of radiation in its atmosphere, but you recognize the signal you found on Habitat 7. Oh, we're looking for the alien thing. Yeah. Alright. Oh, I can scan shit. Of course, I forgot I can scan stuff because it's been so long since I've
This analysis
played
provides
a
us with
video
important
game.
research data, Pathfinder. If you continue to scan and collect this data,
No way this has been here long.
Going by call sign records, that shuttle is currently parked in the Nexus. Someone's been naughty.
These shield masts are protecting against the radiation, but they're wearing out fast.
Look at
It's
the
a
batch numbers.
Subnautica.
The outpost burned through a bunch of them.
Can I go scan the Tempest? Can I scan the Tempest? Oi, excuse me. Can I scan the Tempest though? Oi. Can I drive that fucking car? Oi. Why ain't this game GTA though? Does anyone know why this game's not GTA? Why can't I boost a fucking car? I don't know why scanning things is enjoyable either, but I can't stop doing it once I start. I scan this plant. No, because it's not really a plant. It's the same plant as you get on Earth. Just like red sand and mesas is exactly the same too. What are you doing? Hello? Excuse me? Is anybody home? Why did they leave the fucking door open? And they left this place.
Got a code lock key.
Gives us access if we need it.
Just left the password on a bench, did you? Play audio log.
We suffered our first death today. Storm came out of nowhere.
Enough harvest.
Lockley tried to cover our crops. Lost his footing. Got swept away. His wife is still in cryo. Maybe by the time they wake her up, I'll know what to say.
Okay. Play log botany analysis. Right. Basically. What are you hiding? The plants exhibit sporadic hypergrowth despite an environment that can sandblast paint. I'm looking to suspect an electromagnetic trigger. I detected a signal of some kind, definitely alien, but it's not my field. Uncertain if deliberate. Vector noted. Yeah? Where's this fucking vector? Where is it? Woo! Oh yeah, it does. Yeet.
it's inoperable, Pathfinder.
Too long in this environment without power.
We didn't expect this kind of environment. Who could?
Fluorite. Mine it. Okay. I don't know why I expected a mining animation, but I did. Oh, Christ. I've fallen! I've hurt my legs!
Structure up ahead. Sam?
It fits the profile of a power relay station, Pathfinder.
Right.
Pathfinder, that door is locked. Until power is restored, there is no way to unlock it or gain entry to these buildings.
Basic game building 101, dickhead. Just get on with the main shit. You fucking bloody fuck you. Just do the missions as they're presented to you, and maybe you'll actually get to the fucking things that you want to get to, instead of standing around talking about fucking coronavirus and talking to random people on the fake Citadel. Get on with the fucking game, streamer. Pissing me off. Ain't done fucking shit the whole stream. Useless fucking dickhead. It's a message for Nick Thaniopoulos. People here are saying that EOS isn't viable. That things aren't going like they expected. Everyone is so shocked. The thing that it's not just like, just landing on the place and everything's done for us. This is the wrong channel, but this is the one that gave me on the Nexus. I'm requesting an update because my friend hasn't checked in for some time. Leah Wells hasn't responded. Hello? Sorry to bug you again. I requested an update on Leah Wells a few days ago and I haven't heard anything back. On my end, it looks like the message wasn't even opened. Is everything okay there? Uh-oh. Wait. Did we leave this place? Is there supposed to be people here? I assumed it said that we didn't colonize this place, so I just assumed they all fucking left. I guess they would have packed up some of this. Where is everybody then?
I got a partial lock, but I can't turn on the antenna. Something's blocking the power.
A remote lock is active. The interference originates from a nearby power relay tower.
So
why
we're
do
not
they
the
have
only ones interested in what happened.
no hats? And I
Let's
have
check
a
out
hat.
this relay tower.
Why am I wearing a hat? And they are not wearing hats.
Sandstorms, radiation. What the hell was that thinking sending us here? EOS might have looked great back in the Milky Way, but up close, it's a hellscape. Farthingale's on my case to stay positive. Put on a brave face for the rest of the team, but I can't shake the feeling that I'm gonna die out here.
Hey, it's Tuesday, Gray. She was trying to go to Spain, but she can't leave the country. Yeah. What's up, Tuesday? What's happening? Have you anyone seen my mate Gavin?
Main door had power, but not the interior doors?
Full functionality would require an active power relay station.
That means the antenna's out of power too. Like the console said, let's head to the relay station.
There's a body on here? Where the fuck's the body? Didn't see a fucking dead body. Huh? Can Brad dunk? Hell yeah. I actually played basketball in school. It's pretty rare in this country. We don't really do basketball in the UK, but it was my preferred sport when I was at school. So I used to like duck out of whatever class I was taking and go and play basketball. Like if it was like so with my school for some reason they would be like you do PE, which is sports class. I don't know if it's a different thing somewhere else. But when we did PE, you had to do whatever they told you to do. So like one semester it would be rugby, one semester it would be football, one semester it would be something else, and something else. I would only go to basketball and badminton. Those were the only two things I would go to. When it was my turn for PE, I would just go and do basketball with whatever class was doing basketball at the time. And I never got caught. It's fucking weird. Vacation cancelled. That sucks, dude. Sucks. This whole thing sucks ass.
Look at this place. It's a wasteland.
The radiation in Eos's atmosphere makes it difficult to cultivate life.
Radiation? Our suits protect against that, right?
Site 1 contains shield masts to dampen the brunt of contamination.
Yeah, these two got their
But if we
fucking
went
hats off.
outside Site 1's perimeter?
That would not be advised.
Do I have something on that means they have their fucking hats on or off or whatever? What is that under? Settings? Gameplay? Squad mates helmets off in gameplay and conversation. Off in conversations. Okay, so they're supposed to have their hats on. Come on, immersion game. There we go. That's the immersion I've been looking for my whole life. Did I go to the wrong place? Was there still more to do in this place? Oh, it says I've got to go over here. Oh, is it the building that I went up to? Yeah, what'd I say, eh? Told you, you dickhead, mate. Just fucking do the mission in the order that I tells you to do it. Prick. Sorry. Can't get in here. Hey.
Huh. Guess that ship wasn't Ket then. They don't knock.
There are people here. We thought everyone left was gone.
Of course you did. Now shove off. Find your own salvage. This spot's taken.
There's someone here.
So you're a salvager. Got a name? I'm Ryder.
Clancy. Making an honest living by... Wait, Ryder? As in Pathfinder? The Nexus just can't let EOS go, can it? However much it fails down here.
I'm tracking a signal that will help EOS. I only need power for the antenna.
Look, I cut the power for a reason. The Ket are patrolling today. You turn the power relay back on, they'll know there's a juicy target alive down here.
By the way, the arse of that main character. Alright, hang on. Let me just say, I don't think I've ever done the Virgin command. Virgin Gabriel _ taller. Does this work? Yeah, boy, get fucking shit on.
Help me with the power relay and I'll take care of the cat.
You're crazy. Though maybe it's a good crazy. Okay, I'll enable the generators out there. You want to poke the tiger, it's on you.
Hell yeah, I'd like to poke Tiger. Poke him with my dick. You see Tiger's Instagram? Anyone been on Tiger Writer's Instagram? He's been posting some fucking nudes on it. Whoa! I keep pressing space because it was that in Mass Effect 3.
There's an error in the startup sequence. Manual input required.
Damn it.
Please scan one of the pylons to determine a hackable input location. Generator interface possible. Location marked.
Where? Well, the fucking place I was going anyway? Oh no, there. Verticality in video games. Absurd. What'd I miss? Nothing. This guy won't let me in the house because the cat will come when we activate the generator.
Sam, our friend Clancy. Was he part of the outpost team here?
No, Pathfinder. According to Nexus records, he's stationed in the hangar bay.
So he's what? Playing hooky?
Or he's a part-time salvager.
That was dialogue written for... written by an American for an English person, because we would never say playing hooky. Ever. Never in the history of anyone who sounds like that gentleman there has ever said hooky. American writers writing dialogue for English people is...
We've got company.
Oh. They are. I like their ships. You know that? So how do I do the other move? They take falling damage in this game, by the way?
about the cat?
The power relay station is ready for activation, Pathfinder.
It shut up like instantly as well. Like the moment I clicked the on button, like beep, the ship was there was no response time. Like as in the response time was just nothing. Like they literally appeared instantly. No one was on another. It wasn't like a Ket ship nearby that was like, sir, we've got some people on the ground. They've activated the thing. Okay, send them down there. Then they run to the ship, get in it, and then land. Nope. Literally like, beep. They're there next to us. And I will be adding that to my notes to determine whether this is possible when I find out whatever's the Ket are in the future of the game. God, that made me jump.
You took down all those Ket? Sure, use the power relay. Hell, take whatever you like. Word of advice, though. If that signal of yours is out past the perimeter, you'll need a ride.
A ride?
Shuttles aren't fun in these winds.
Man,
you need wheels. I think they kept a little something in storage.
Didn't get around to salvaging it yet?
I tried. It ain't that simple. Might be easier for a Pathfinder, though. We're heading to our shuttle. Keep this up. Maybe next time we'll find more than just salvage around here.
Go on. We'll take it from here.
I guess Crazy Blue has to buy her parts from someone else.
Bada bada bum, bada boom, bada bada bum, bada bada bum, bada bum. Can you name a AAA game that doesn't have that fault? No, because I don't really play the AAA versus indie game. Listen, maybe it was in there on purpose, you know, you never know. Maybe this is something, maybe that was a clue. That the Ket have such powers.
Power restored. We should have access to everything in Site 1 now. Right, Sam?
Correct. Plus, I've located the source of the signal we detected in orbit. It's coming from the large alien structure just beyond Site 1. The structure appears almost identical to the one your father used to adjust the atmosphere on the previous planet. It's worth investigation.
That almost feels like a lead. Damn right that's worth investigating.
Here.
A warning. Radiation levels beyond the perimeter of Site 1 are well above acceptable limits. You cannot proceed without additional protection.
All the more reason to see if that alien structure can make a difference to this planet. Come on, we better find that vehicle Clancy mentioned.
Now that power is restored, we can investigate the nearby buildings.
Does my health only go up that high, or can I heal myself? Or is that my maximum health bar? You can heal yourself at a certain stage. Oh, these things? Hold on 1 second. Oh my god. Am I going over here? Oh, V is holster weapon. Alright. Bloody, found some bloody fluoride. I can clean my teeth finally. Bloody hell, it's been months on this planet. Years, I say. Ah!
Experiencing radiation damage.
That's not where I'm supposed to be going. Why did I think I had to go over there? What's in queue for your next game? I will never play Detroit Become Human. Never, ever. In the history of my life.
Special requisition. All-terrain scout rover.
A Nomad.
I'm probably gonna play Devil May Cry
Jump
next.
jets, just what you need.
Never
I
played
might
Devil
be
May
drooling
Cry,
a little bit.
and everyone tells me
must be
that
what Clancy
it's
meant.
the
The crate
greatest.
requires an access code from a forward station. Forward stations act as emergency resupply checkpoints. Several are currently in orbit.
I can call one down. Let's find a good spot. No good. A forward station should have the access code once we call it down.
Alt switch is what?
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
What the fuck is happening? Ah! Hello? A giant egg has landed.
Looks like the forward station supplies are intact.
Did that come from the Tempest or somewhere else? Habitat 1 EOS, blah blah blah, discovered by G.N. Garson. Oh god, heart pain came out of nowhere. Jesus. God. Could do with this going away, honestly. I'm fucking sick of it.
Down. Loading Nomad crate access code.
What happened? What the hell did this do? I don't understand what this done. Am I stupid? This is just a thing that I can change all my loadout and stuff with. Okay. But why? Why did I do this? Unlock the Nomad container. Isn't that this? No. Clear atmospheric radiation. Okay. Spawn point. Right. And I can call them in anywhere? Is that what it was trying to teach me something? I feel like I didn't learn something it was trying to teach me then. Hey! Got yourself a motor, mate. Fuck yeah, boy. Fucking yes, mate. Oh, it's called the Nomad. So it's not the Mako. I guess it does look different. Doesn't look that different once a minute, though.
Nomad should handle pretty smooth.
Oh, you know what? I missed this from Mass Effect 1. Nomad's life supports can protect you from hazards longer than your combat armor, but not for an unlimited amount of time. The Nomad will begin to take damage once life support is depleted. You know what we need? You know what we need, boys? Please hold.
Please hold the line while we try to connect you. The number you are calling knows you are waiting. Knows you are wait. Knows you are
Are you ready? Are you ready here? Said, are you ready here for what's to come? Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Iceberg, dead ahead. It wants me to drive away. Wants me to drive away. Down here. Nope. Where am I going? Where does it want me to go? I fucking don't. I feel like all I do is spend this entire game trying to figure out where to go. I need a mini-map in this game so badly. That thing at the top doesn't help me in the slightest. Alright. Okay. It's time. Bonnie! Oh god, we hit someone! We hit... Stop it!
Screen accurate, it needs to be lighter.
Oh my god.
My gear based on fictional dropship rest.
Someone call an ambulance.
Didn't say what scene it was from. Officer
Someone call an Were you guys Oh no, they're dead.
Colonist from Site 1. Radiation got her.
Oh, thank god.
Lost, Ryder. We weren't told they were left.
The radiation got her. Guys, the radiation got her.
Too many.
Guys,
The update Nexus
it was the
records
radiation.
on Avante, Tegan C.
The radiation got her.
Here.
Good idea.
We're good.
If she's got family, they deserve closure.
Give them more than closure. Finish what she started.
Not a chance.
I'm picking up initiative tech nearby from above us.
I see it. Up on that piece with the scaffolding.
This is gonna do something big. Look at this fucking thing. This is gonna call down Jesus. Something's happening. We're contacting someone called Jesus.
It's working, but I'm just getting random symbols. Glyphs.
With more glyphs to expand my database from Habitat 7, I could interface fully with the console.
And hopefully start up whatever helps the atmosphere.
I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
Search for glyph to scan. Coolant container. Remnant blast shield. Wait, what the fuck? No, it says remnant. Is that a remnant, or is that what they're called? Do we have a name for the other aliens that are not the Ket?
Someone's shuttle. Pretty banged up, but space-worthy.
Jesus Geth Prime. We're getting a transmission from somebody called Jesus Geth Prime. He appears to be 600 years old. Uh-oh. There appears to be somebody called Jesus Geth Prime on this planet. Oh, I just realized that I can follow this, whatever this is, up there. Aha. I can scan the Nomad. Didn't read anything about it. Really great. The video games, me. You know me. Real good at them there video games, me. Beryllium. Hydrogen beryllium.
It's slippery, but there's a great view.
Who'd be crazy enough to carry heavy equipment up there?
Okay, let's solve this thing.
Somebody called Jesus Geth Prime.
Too sophisticated for a salvager. Who else is studying this place?
Is this not what you needed me to scan, Sam? What the fuck is this? Use the strange contact. Oh, I've done it. Can I, there's no way I have full damage, right? Not if I do that. Yeet. Can we call Jesus Geth Prime on the video
Building
phone?
connection. I apologize for any discomfort. The system seems unstable.
This would happen when my dad tried doing this?
Your father interfaced directly with the atmosphere processor. That proved extremely hazardous. These structures could reveal its control center. System remains unstable. Doubling our power input might accelerate the process.
I'll give it a shot.
Wait!
Say PB.
Back off, or I will push you down!
Whoa! Easy.
Wow.
You've come this far. Just
It's
let it
PB.
ride. I've been studying this tech for months. I don't know how you activated those glyphs, but you have to let them cycle.
You fucking liars!
All right, time to get off.
There
Don't
are
like being sat on,
QTEs.
huh? I know. Who am I? I mean, it's obvious who you are. I saw the ship swoop in. You're a Pathfinder. Was beginning to think the initiative just made you guys up so the rest of us wouldn't lose hope, but you're for real, huh?
What is this face? My new emote. This is my new emote. Right here. A fucking new emote right there. You wanna know what that emote looks like? I'll fucking show you what that emote looks like right now. Okay, no I'm not because OBS is crashing. It's really great. You think?
Maybe you want to knock me down a couple more times to make sure.
No, that's okay. You're obviously corporeal. Pretty solidly built, actually.
Okay,
Wow,
so she's
look
crazy.
at that.
System has stabilized. I'm establishing a connection.
Oh, crap.
That's how Sarah didn't even flinch.
I know these things! From Habitat 7! Later! Just take them out! Keep targeting
Is that from
one.
Metal Gear?
It is a little bot!
It looks so much like the thing. It's a mini Metal Gear, dude. Fucking mini Metal Gear, boys. Metal Gear. Impossible.
Not bad. My first tangle with the Remnant was a lot messier.
The Remnant?
These monoliths, the Observer and Assembler bots, they're all the remnants of something much bigger. But that's too long. Ugh, I hate long. So, the Remnant. Like, my name's better as PB.
As what did you say?
Thanks for helping with those things. I'm Ryder.
You're a mystery. I've been studying those glyphs for months, and then you arrive and poof, solved.
I saw this tech clear the skies on Habitat 7. We're hoping it could do the same for EOS.
Huh. Atmosphere manipulation? Maybe. Fits the model. All Remnant tech is connected. You interfaced with this monolith somehow, and now it's pinging the others. If you wake them up too, they must lead to whatever master switch might fix the radiation.
You're sure it'll help EOS? Or am I just a handy way to get those monoliths online?
I'm a little offended by that, Ryder.
Uh-huh.
Okay, maybe. But we both get what we want. Just try. It's not like we can make this planet worse. Here, take my nav points. I've got to figure this interfacing out. Just be careful. This planet's all kinds of strange.
I don't understand what just happened. I don't understand why I'm here. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. Oh. Am I getting in the motor? You want me to get in the motor? Am I going somewhere else? I have to go to these locations. Okay. Let's go. Hurry up. I want to get this mission done so I can go and watch the real PB.
Radiation levels increasing.
What did that woman just talk to me about? She's just saying she's been here. She's just a classic. I've been on the planet for 14 months alone. Feeling a little crazy. Is that a Geth?
Scourge. Might be dangerous, but we should check it out.
Nope. Won't fall for your side quest tricks, video game. I simply will not fall for your side quest tricks. What was I in if it wasn't in driving mode then?
Imagine leaving all the craziness on the Nexus to be the first settlers here. So much riding on you, and then...
This time will be different.
Right. This is our
I've
element.
gone the wrong way. Yes. Wait, what is that? Forward station drop point. I will not fall for your tricks. Video game. Oh, it just turns into an ATV. Alright. Why no side quest? Because I have been playing Mass Effect for over 100 years now. Ah! What is that? I'm going there, aren't I? That's where I'm trying to go to. Alright. I just want to get through the main story of this game. I have no real interest in the side quests, and what the fuck? If I've done nothing but play Mass Effect for a month.
That looks like a cat facility of some kind.
Those assholes took over my best research site. Won't let you near the monolith without a fight.
Who the hell is that?
Cat incoming!
I'm basically just gonna try and get through the main quests of the game. I've not really got any interest in any side quests. These games, the side quests in these kind of games are always fucking lame anyway. They're just there for time padding so that they can be like, there's over 4,000 hours of content in our video game. But it's not really. It's like 30 hours of content and then just fucking filler. And I never like filler. I like to leave a little wiggle room. If you know what I'm saying. I don't even know what I'm saying. Uh-oh. 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 They knew how to fucking heal. Good job, boys. Oh my god. All killer, no filler, run.
Remember the early data on EOS back home?
When everywhere was labeled H with a bunch of numbers.
Your dad put those readings up in his office. Knew them all by heart. Wonder what those worlds really looked like then. And now.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, killer. No filler. Oopsie daisy.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Now I'm stuck. How do I get out? Where the fuck am I? What the fuck have I done?
Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
That looks like a cat facility of some kind.
Those assholes took over my best research site.
Oh yes,
won't let
they
you near the
did,
monolith
my
without a
friend.
fight.
Oh yes, they did. Get angry, bitch. Cause it's time for all killer, no filler. Boys in the hood. Fucking Ryder can.
気をつけてないとあまりに近すぎて見失ってしまいそうあなたが最近体験した幸せは一体何ですか恵まれすぎていて思い出せないかも今ここにいること息をしていることただそれだけのことが奇跡だと気づく身近にあるもの常に気をつけてないとあまりに近すぎて見失ってしまいそう You know the closer you get to something the tougher it is to see it and I'll never take it for granted Let's go 人助けを偽善と呼ぶ奴らもいるけれど信じるのも疑うのも人それぞれだからたとえ限りそれが毅然であったとしても誰かを救えたならそりゃむしろ何よりも盛り上がっていた夢諦めずに進めよなんて綺麗事を言えるほど何もできちゃいないけど一握りの勇気を胸に明日を生き抜くために And I never take it for granted Let's go
We're fucking done here, man. That was fucking hard. Those big bastards with the big guns. Armored fucks. Big fucking bastards. That was hard to take on two of them there bastards, you know what I'm saying? Nasty bastards. Big bastards. Didn't drop for shite. Cat power. With the power of ketamine, you'll be able to sleep for hours, and it'll feel like only a moment has passed. You'll drift inside of a K-hole so strong you'll think your bumhole was your own mother. That's right. It's not a hallucinogen, but you'll see some weird shit in there, that's for sure. These are the adventures of the K-hole. Starring Davis Tubes as Mr. K-hole. Featuring me as Mrs. K-hole. Did you ever want to watch a man called Davis Tubes starring in his very own anime? Well, now you can. How do I get there? Oh my god, fucking climbing. You know, the closer you get to something. Can I get in here or is it gonna hurt me? No, it's just a solid thing. Oh, I have to shut them all down.
Let's get to it before there's any more Ket.
What is happening?
Who are you?
Who are you, and why are you completely barbaric? What a bit
That
of
was
year.
pretty cool.
Huh. Well, yeah. Guess it was. Still haven't told me who you are.
I'm the Pathfinder.
Are you now?
My name's Sarah Ryder.
And I'm from the future.
I'm Drac, Clan Nakmor. You'll forgive me if I didn't just trust a stranger from the Nexus. They haven't exactly treated us Krogan well. What are you doing out here?
No fucking idea what's happening. Okay.
You're not the only one hunting Ket.
Yeah, bet you're mowing down an army with that gear. Nexus knows shit about the Ket. They think they're safe. But they're just waiting to die out there in space. I've been quads deep on a couple of planets for a while now, taking out Ket bases, fighting ground troops. I know what they can do.
It's not pretty.
You know, we could use a Krogan like you, Drac.
I'm flattered, but do you have any idea how many humans I've watched die? Your meat is spoiled. Besides, the day I help the Nexus again is the day the clouds part and the Ket keel over. No offense.
None taken.
Good, because I'm getting bored and the Ket are getting stronger. Seem particularly interested in this alien tech.
Remnant?
Yeah, that. I'm gonna go find more to shoot. Try to keep your head out there.
You know, the closer you get to something, the tougher it is to see it. And I will never take you for granted. Goodbye. This is the end of the video gaming stream. Alright, I'll be back tomorrow. I hope you guys have... Why doesn't this fucking work, man? I'm so sick of OBS just sucking ass with media sources. I hope to see you all again tomorrow. We'll carry on. I've got to go. I've got to get some food. I've got to sort my life out. I've got to work on some stupid goddamn stuff for YouTube that has been way more difficult than it should have been. Everyone go and see PB. Let her know that we just saw PB in the game. Wow. And yeah, I saw a couple of people ask me some questions. I'll see you tomorrow. Nikita, I'm enjoying the game, by the way. Good to see you. And I'll be back usual time tomorrow. 9 a.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. UK. Wait, no, 10 Eastern right now. 10. See you then. Peace out, boys. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Don't be an idiot. Stay inside. Stay in the quarantine. Don't be a twat. Alright, bye.